Hey, do you guys remember the SNES?
Yeah, it was so good.
It's good, right?
Today.
Oh, what did you play?
I played Super Metroid and Link to the Past and Mega Man X.
Wow. All three of this first speed run.
So fucking
man, that was like the classic.
Mega Man X is like the whole reason we're friends.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I remember that.
Yeah.
Because we did the Mega Man X race and Brendan showed up.
And I
that was like,
invited myself to Lova's house.
I do remember that now.
Oh my god.
And you made drinks. That was awesome.
Yeah, I know. That was show up at a stranger's house and bring drinks, and that's the way to get.
Well, I did tell Lobos I would be coming.
Okay.
And I didn't. I was.
I'm sure lots of other people just showed up, and you were like, "Oh, sure,
Sure.
yeah." And Melissa was probably like,
I mean, that's how the race started. Was I just showed up with an SNES and we're like, all right, it's go time.
"All right,
Looks
might as
concerned
well."
by the Lavos music.
Polo, there's nothing to be worried about.
Oh,
Yeah,
there
World
is
Revolution hasn't started yet.
Gosh.
Wait, look at all these boys. Those aren't the dust crackers.
You just noticed the boys.
We'll get to the boys in a moment.
Oh boy.
Oh
boys.
Let's. Tibby LTP just subscribed. Thank you, Tibby.
Oh, we're live.
Yeah, no, we're totally live. I started talking about the SNES. I'm not gonna give that away for free.
You played the
I hope
live.
I'm live. Oh man, yeah. Here, I'll give you a better view of the table. Got one.
intense.
I totally do. I've got one. Boop 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 boop. Leviathan asks, "Are we using the Cade solution tonight?"
What's the Cade solution?
Just hit it once.
Oh yeah.
Yell at it. Vocal aggression. Harry Tuttle just subscribed. Thank you very much. Timmy LTP donated $20. We might not start the game for a little while.
That's fine. Sit back and let it roll.
Timmy says, "Thank you, FOXHOUND and friends, for putting on an amazing D&D show. I've been watching since the beginning and felt that this is the least I could do. Thank you for the hours of entertainment that you have brought me and the rest of your fans. Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you. This has been a tremendous journey. This game has saved my life on a couple of occasions, and I am tremendously grateful that it is here, and that it is going to end with me killing all of my friends.
Excellent.
It's going to be great.
How literal are you being right now?
Let's not worry about that right now. Let's just close the door and get me my bib.
I'm gonna be pretty excited. If this turns into live combat, I'm even more excited.
Please don't break my TV.
At least I've got some training for this, thankfully.
Yeah, seriously.
There's a live dust cracking though.
Bill, tell us what happened last week.
Oh my gosh. Oh, last week.
Bill was drunk.
I had a bunch of beer. I don't really remember. Gosh, I know the giant bone dragon fight. There was a little bit more before that.
We
So
found a shark.
So we found a shark.
We jumped it.
We let a bunch of animals loose. Was that last week?
That was
Yeah.
last week.
Okay.
That
I
was
remember that was the week
we found
before.
Sammy.
Okay.
So it started with finding Sammy. And
Found
Marcus.
Sammy.
Marcus crushed it.
Zandy came back. She helped us out. We got into Gustenal.
New Gustenal.
Yep.
New Gustenal.
New goose.
It's nice.
New Goose.
Yep.
Dragoth's
It's not like that
city.
old goose.
We got up in that.
That's a bad goose.
Hatched a plan to try and like save some of the civilians and stuff by like corralling them around with a bunch of animals we let loose because they have like this giant pen of animals.
Yep.
Almost like a zoo. So we rode the
Oh wait,
animals to town.
it's Stark Sun, so we have to call it like a goo.
Oh right, it's the goo.
Right.
It starts with a Z.
Oh, it's in Gustenal, the goo.
Yes! Finally, the mystery is solved.
So, we opened the gates to let our friends in because we had some of our other friends, past characters on the other side, including Gigas or Gigas? Gigas, which is Marcus's dad.
Made it to the palace.
Osric, yes, we made it to the palace on a flying shark,
Levitating
shark, that flew us to the top of the palace. Inside the palace, we found Manu, who was imprisoned, and some kind of strange ritual where it looked like they were drawing power from him for something. And there were some super badass Templars that actually really kicked our asses. We didn't even beat them.
They beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, we were getting wrecked.
Then Dragoth himself showed up with a giant dragon, bone dragon, and we got our asses kicked some more. And the Sorcerer King showed up again to help us out finally. And they took out the Templars first, and then we powered through with a wish from Antoria that restored us and some heals and everything, and then we just blew away Dragoth. We decimated him. I believe you got the killing blow, right? Or no?
Oh,
guess who got the kill.
It's about 50-50 on a given encounter.
Cade hits more people. Marcus kills more.
Yes, it's true. Dragoth collapsed, but unfortunately the ritual is complete. And the Dust Kraken is awakening, and you're surrounded by a swirl of light. You have found yourself somewhere else. You feel a strange disembodying sensation as you feel your spirit, your very essence, threaten to flee your mortal coil. You feel as though you're literally being just pulled in every direction. Oddly, it's not a entirely unpleasant sensation. You feel as though you're just like ascending. But at the same time, you feel like this isn't the end. This can't be the finale. This can't yet be where your story finishes.
Well, I get at least 4 or 5 more sessions out of this.
Probably.
I got a lot of narration here.
Is it like a nice hot bath?
It's
Nice soothing.
It's like that, but it's very hot. It's like it's not so hot that you can't get in, but it's definitely like, whew, maybe a little more than I would have chosen myself. But I'll try it out. I'll try it out. But at the same time, even as you physically feel like you're like just shuddering with power, you feel your consciousness just sort of starting to slip in and out, and you're looking back and forth, and it's getting harder and harder to see your friends around you. Your vision is just brightening and brightening and brightening as this light threatens to tear you apart.
As a reminder, Antoria is suffering under the effects of wish.
Yes.
Like
He's already gone.
Cade's like literally holding him up, and he just has his shield up, and he's just leaning against Antoria. And he's like, Antoria, keep it together. We need you.
Zor
be
is
all right.
going to start chanting to the spirits then.
Okay.
He'll use his divine intervention, calling on the spirits to aid us in our time of need.
Okay. Give me a roll for that.
Sure.
Give me one of those good rolls.
Might have asked the wrong
Let's do the
person.
white dice. These are called holy things, right? Oh, that's pretty good. If it's divine intervention, then I succeed. With the 16.
You feel almost like a wave of pressure rushing back as you're yourselves again. And you still see this swirl of light around you, but it is sort of coalesced into just this cosmos. You feel your feet sort of touch down in this invisible plane. You're just surrounded by stars. You're surrounded by light. You're surrounded by souls. You're surrounded by this essence, this life force around you that can only be the magic at the heart of Athos, the very power that preservers and defilers alike both pull to fuel their spells. But at the same time, just based on the intuition and the experience that you have as adventurers, you know that there is definitely something alive about this place, that this feels like the gray, but it also feels like the opposite of the gray. It almost feels as if this is what souls are supposed to be doing. This is where they're supposed to be. You look around and you see little sparks whirl around you, and you feel familiar sensations as little specks of light float near you.
Zorax eggs.
At last.
This is where all
I
of
summon
them
them all
are
for this moment. Spirit bomb.
But so too is there a force here that is awakened. There is a deep and yearning hunger, an invader, a viral force that was brought into this world years and years ago by the Lifebenders, those so proud to think that they could command the primordials themselves, who summoned a demon. dooming the world.
We've all been there. It's cool.
Why don't you plot that boy
Can't be responsible
Big
for your
boy right
parents'
in the-
actions.
in the midst of those.
You're not your parents.
It was great-great-great-grandparents.
Yeah.
Skew him a little bit more Antoria.
I mean, I was thinking.
Oh, I thought you were
Yeah,
towards
yeah.
the character. Like,
Why doesn't everyone roll initiative?
Oh my god, I think it's so gross. I hate it and love it.
Oh.
nice.
Now we're afraid. Our music started.
I think I have an D20 somewhere.
Antoria,
18.
I don't have much
Kid.
Also 18, but Antoria gets precedent.
of course he does.
Camera wants a close-up, or chat wants a close-up? Is that possible?
Why don't we stick it right up there? Or you
What
could
is that?
you could also yeah, that works.
Is that you showing right now? It's a big boy.
No, it's not. Hang on. No, go back.
You can see in its mouth. It's great.
Yeah.
Flip it around. Yeah, that's some good stuff.
Nice.
Blam. Cassia.
23.
23? Marcus.
I just wanted to
7.
away from me. Well, Marcus, at least
Zor.
At least the Dust Kraken will get a turn before you kill it.
Not great.
It's still got some limbs.
So,
Yes.
out of curiosity, is this thing like massive, or is he like spirit world size?
It is the size that you see in front of you.
Okay.
Yeah. You get the sensation that if it wanted to be, it could be like when you saw it fighting the dragon, which admittedly was in a dream sequence.
And it was also fake.
Actually, I mean, given the scale of Dragoth's model, it's probably appropriately sized. So yeah. No, it's to scale. It's fine. It's fine. Squeaky says, "Happy birthday, Fox." It's not my birthday. Thanks. Cassia, you feel a set of these sparks whirl around you, and in a burst of light, they take form. And you see a set of figures you're almost immediately intimately familiar with as a result of one hearing. You see a mother and a father simply smiling, holding each other's hands. And next to them, your grandfather, who says, "Our race's past was our burden. Our future is yours. You are now level 20. What do you do?"
So what are these big boys?
Okay. Oh, right, the boys.
I gotta ask about the boys.
Well, the Dust Kraken may have summoned in a couple of axe brothers, like Mario 3. No, they're literally
the
demons.
finger.
For once, they actually are just demons. 2 of them are axe boys and 2 of them are fire boys.
But they're just demons
Yeah.
chilling.
Yeah.
They look like they're angry at us, not the Dust Kraken, right?
At present, they're angry at you.
Dominate demon.
Would they be a beast for domination?
They would not.
Okay.
Dominate Dust Kraken.
Yeah, right.
This guy
In that case, Cassie's gonna wander over here and then explode, because that's what she
Goodbye.
does best. Especially if they're demons. Let me make sure I'm pulling my numbered dice from this. Yeah. Okay, 30 feet, so I'm gonna catch these 2 boys.
Is this
and-
destructive wave?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
And so the...
You can just do stuff.
I mean, I was going to say what I was doing after I said what I was doing. They need to make a con save for half, DC 21, for Dust Kraken and the 2 nearest boys.
Cool. Okay, the Kraken and the boy nearest me both succeed.
Okay. This boy failed?
Yeah.
Knocked prone. He's going to take
Whoa.
full damage, and the others are taking half.
Prone?
Oh, I haven't adjusted the star field.
Yeah, I know, seriously.
Oh.
You can't see the ground.
Nice.
So the...
Where'd the ground go?
King gets sick.
His only weakness.
Yeah.
I'm flying again!
17 thunder damage, and radiant damage is going to be 24 radiant damage.
Okay. I'm lying down.
And then, yeah, Dust Kraken and another way take half of that.
Beautiful.
She's also going to inspire Cade. Like, hit them well!
Hit them well.
I have a migraine. I can't think today.
You are not
can get the
inspired.
best- You can get the best. What this is.
It's a D12 right now.
Yeah, that's a D12 now.
Go get him, Kate.
She's very inspirational, more inspirational than I am.
Beautiful. At the end of your turn, one of the Dust Kraken's limbs lashes out towards Marcus.
He knows who it is.
He's just big, that's all. Does a very good hit you.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Does anyone apple stick?
Does anyone want to actually know what it is that I rolled?
Sure, yeah.
Does a 41 hit you?
Well,
No, that's not.
Oh,
I thought you said good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good is missing.
Was that a sound?
I think that was a donation.
What?
Can I use my 1,600 gold to bribe the Dust Kraken?
Yeah, of
we're all
course.
rolling in money. We should be able to.
I'll get to the donations in 1 second. Thank you so much. Marcus, you take... You take that. Just ping pong boom.
Oh, that's lethal.
No, it's fine. No, you take 23 points of damage. Give me a...
Dust Kraken check.
Give me a dex save.
Please don't get eaten.
Yeah.
That is a 21.
Okay. It tries to snatch you out of the air, but you manage to backpedal it. Okay, real quick. Donatios. Rowland93 donated $5. Been watching since Yarmouk, watching everything since. Thank you all for the great times. But I guess now it's time to get Kraken.
How long have you been
Hey! Squeaky Owl Robo donated $30.
Wow.
Hold shit! Faux-set-cha-chowns, it's a times to kill the Deuce Krakens. Hypes and demons, pals, I'm so excited. 30 years anniversary. $1 for because years. Are you Borat, Squeaky? That would explain a lot.
Very much.
Squeaky, thank you so much.
Wow.
Antoria,
Did radiant damage seem to have... Oh, sorry.
you can ask your question.
Did radiant damage seem to work extra well in any of the
It did
assemblies?
not, no.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
A number of sparks swirl around you, and a number of figures take form. And actually, it takes you a moment to realize who they are. They are your comrades from the Urukari Veiled Alliance.
Sorry.
They kind of glare at Kate a moment.
Well, he actually wasn't involved unless he was a total liar 3 years ago.
Oh man!
They all started boiling. It's like
It's just gonna like fuck things up between us, or like.
Oh my god!
Okay, he's very honest. He's just insane.
He is super insane, is the thing.
is.
They bow their heads, and you attain 20th level. But then, there's a swirl of power as a grim specter appears before you. And Yarnath pulls back his hood and grumbles. You are always the strongest. Show this world the fate it deserves. And then he rears back and pours forward. And your strength score is restored.
handy.
What do you do?
Does that remove the other effects of Wish Shock?
Which ones?
The one that mattered, which is taking damage from casting spells. Just curious. I mean, it's okay if it
Yes,
does.
yes it does.
Okay.
Is he a lich now?
He's a double lich.
Oh,
A demi-lich, if you will. No, I won't.
Well, since Cade and Antoria had been separated, Antoria was looking kind of rough, and he was kind of leaning heavily on Call even as he was levitating, but he pretty much immediately stands back up.
thanks,
Alright.
Jarnow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a pal.
He's a good guy
Except
after
we call
all.
him like 6 times.
Antoria snaps his fingers and misty steps without expending any energy whatsoever over to here. You can do that at will now. 20th level is awesome now.
Do it 30 times.
But does Tantra go with you?
No, Chanter can fly away on his own. Anyway.
That's your whole turn, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay.
Antoria starts shouting in Draconic and pointing to a space right about here.
Wow, that was so racist.
Yeah, Antoria.
God, it's
And wait, when every time I've done Draconic, it's always been Gould talk from Stargate.
Oh, please, excuse me.
Well, no, you already did it now.
speak Merkel.
There is a ridiculously bright burst of light from that center. All 5 of our bad guys need to make a DC 19 Constitution
Okay,
save.
well, I'm not going to
versus-
use D12s for that.
You should. I'm okay with that.
The boy closest to you fails. Everyone else succeeds.
Alright, the boy closest to me is blinded, and everyone will take some amount of damage after I roll it. This might take a bit. There's a lot of dice for this one.
Well, he's counting up.
11, 15,
How much
19.
time has passed since the fight is drag on?
I'm rolling like
Indeterminate.
30
Easy.
seconds? Okay.
What are you
I have
specifically
a
referencing?
10-minute aura.
You're fine. Yeah.
So Circle of Power is still active.
Yeah.
For the record, I rolled ridiculously well on this. 53 radiant, half if they save.
Nice.
And that guy is blinded, and he can make saves on his turn, but this isn't a concentration effect.
Got it. Nicely done. Anything else?
That will do it.
Cool.
Blind gives a
Disadvantage when attacking, advantage when attacking.
Nice, perfect.
Cool. At the end of your turn, the Kraken lashes out towards you with a fist. Does a 32 hit you?
Yep.
What's correct?
Did you think of that joke yourself?
No, he's reading chat. I got it.
All of my material is original.
You take 26 points of damage.
Ouch, the joke was that.
Alright. One moment, there will be a slight response to that. A fiery clone of Antoria leaps out from him and strikes the Kraken with a sword. He needs to make a DC 19 dex save.
I hope this thing is not dexterous.
Seemed, I don't know. Maybe.
It is not.
Alright. Then he receives 14 fire damage.
How's he looking? Is he close to it?
Is it your question?
It turns out we way over leveled for this encounter, and it's.
He actually has 14 health
Wait,
bars.
his health
We got
bar-
through one.
Like his name above him is gray. It's like, why are we putting black with this?
Wait, a neutral party.
It drops a quest item.
Oh,
Yeah.
Anything else? No, I've already asked you that.
Yeah, that was you doing something.
Cade, a single bright star swirls around you and sparks into the spectral form of Valaria. And she meets your eyes and says, "Do this for you, brother." She nods her head and disappears. You are 20th level.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Alright, so.
Speaking of Lobo says, the heart of Athos. More like the fart of Athos. You can have your money back. No, you can't.
Take more money.
So,
I don't have any money.
Kate will extend a hand towards Antoria, just across the void, and draw some of the radiant energy off of him. And as it gathers around Kate, it explodes into giant glowing wings on his back. He starts to levitate.
Beautiful.
And I'll double attack on this blinded dingus.
Goodbye, blinded dingus.
God, I hope so.
I'm Casimir.
No! We got confused!
Buddy, you need to roll better than that. maybe.
21.
Yes?
Nice.
Oh, okay.
That's so kind of you. Then 23, so that's good.
Yes.
Hey, you've got advantage on hits anyways.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So I will put 1 point of smite into at least the first attack. Now that I have a better idea of how improved divine smite works.
About time.
Before she departed, Valeria said, "Yeah, you've been doing it wrong the whole time."
Damage types.
I brought a rule book with me.
Damage types don't matter. Is that correct?
That's correct. Not for these guys.
63.
That one erupts into a column of white light.
And that is my turn.
Beautiful.
Well, actually, I'm gonna move. I will move.
Can you fly?
Yeah. Nice. Movement of 60 feet, and I can fly. I'm gonna move there just so Antoria's in
Just
my arms.
right there.
Yeah, he's like here. But
It's time to
Am I in range yet?
no, I don't think so.
No.
Actually, I'll that'll.
There you go.
Yeah, done.
It's like right at the edge.
At the end of your turn, the Kraken lashes out to try and punch Cassia.
Oh!
Sucker.
Does 31 hit you?
Well, what's it doing?
bunch of them.
It does, and I'll take it.
And I forgot to do a thing last time, but give me a dex save.
Oh.
You're under Preserver's Grace, which is now +4, and you have advantage on your saving throws.
Oh, okay. Is the next save?
Yes.
Does a 31 pass?
Okay, yes.
What are you looking for, Bill?
I'm trying to figure out
You still take 20 points of damage, though.
So my auras give.
Oh god, my eyes.
They give plus on saving throws. They give advantage on saving throws, and then they give resist immunity to fear, and then half damage from.
I think I'll still do this also because it'll give disadvantage.
Okay, it's the actual the man of the hour's turn.
Oh, it's Antoria.
It bellows in horror. Everyone, give me a whiz save.
If you're in my range, which Antoria and Cassia
Natty 20.
advantage on your saves, and also +4.
Cassie's gonna just cling the
Not my
cave's
fault.
leg forever after
The
this.
spawner was placed over here.
Well, yeah, I know, right?
It's okay.
Okay.
What'd you get?
18.
5.
28.
Natural 20.
26.
Okay. Whew.
A new status element, at least in the last.
It's great. It's good. It's good. No, we got a patch. Okay. Cade and Marcus, you are. You know, you've been around. Things are fine, but sometimes you just see something and you're like, you're considering your foe and it's screaming at you, and you think like, man, this is not a thing that should exist in the world. You are affected with madness.
Ooh. Bad.
Cade, you begin babbling uncontrollably. If any of your spells require words, you can't use them.
Got it.
Antoria and Cassie are like, oh shit!
Yeah.
You mad, bro?
He doesn't. I don't cast spells, so that works out.
Yeah, it is.
I can't use Valvenity, but
Marcus, you start laughing uncontrollably. You're incapacitated.
indistinguishable from normal.
That's not funny.
Oh boy. Okay, and then it's gonna do some punching. It's gonna try to punch Zor. Does 44 hit you?
Yeah.
Cool.
Let me check the map.
Let me pay. Oh, no, I'm not.
Woo. You take 43 points of damage.
Ouch.
And Cassia will try and send another one your way. Does
Numbers?
does 39 hit you?
39 does. I'll take it.
Okay. Give me a strength save.
You have advantage on it, +4.
Shit, natural 20!
Nice. Okay. You take 35 points of damage.
Shit.
But to your credit, you just take it.
Yeah.
You feel yourself to start to rock back a little bit, but you're like,
No.
no.
No, I'm not gonna embarrass myself in front of my parents. This is like we just met.
Yes, very good.
I gotta make a good first impression. 35, you said.
Yes.
Fuck.
Goat boys are up. Yeah, they are gonna chuck some fire.
Is it
One.
good fire?
No, the closest one to Marcus is going to try and ignite him.
Yeah.
That's great.
We all think Marcus is doing great. Like, oh, he must be kicking ass over
Yeah,
there.
absolutely.
He's having a ball.
Does 25 hit you?
Yes.
Okay.
Currently.
And good. And then the other one I think is also going to try and fire at Zor. That's a crit.
Does he stand up? That one?
Yes, that is a very good point.
That's an X dude, though.
Oh, excuse me. Okay, then no, he has a separate turn.
And he'll just not there.
He can't see Zor.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it makes more sense for him to shoot at the flying paladin. So I'll re-roll it.
Hooray!
I don't care.
That still hits.
I'm okay with this.
Okay, the two of you take 29 points of fire damage.
Is that the magical fire?
It is magical fire,
Half of it.
but it is still fire.
absorbed in a crackling shield of
Yeah.
orange energy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Marcus, it's your turn. You can give me a wisdom save.
Worse. Do I
You're
erupt
passive.
in laughter at the sight of Gygus or something?
Yeah, it's gonna really kill the mood.
No, but there is a spark and a whirl of energy as two familiar forms take shape in front of you. You see the mustachioed form of Jermaine and the mustachioed form of Barrett.
Oh no! Is he drunk off his ass?
He's not. Barrett simply nods and says, "Your spirits be with you, my friend." And Jermaine says, "It was me, Margaret, the whole time." Yeah, it's funnier than I thought you'd think that it was. But, you know, go get him, I guess.
I like to think that Marcus envisions Barrett as just the bottle of honey or whatever.
Yeah. And then Marvin just turns into a steak, and then Barrett turns into a sub sandwich. We're gonna go. And they disappear and you become level 20. And you're cured of your laughter, but it's the end of your turn.
Very good.
Okay. Axe Boy will stand up, and then he is going to try. He closes with Zor and will try to hit.
Excellent.
Let's see how this does. Does 22 hit you?
No, I'm gonna dirt.
Okay. It brings its axe hurtling towards you, but you turn it away expertly. And then Zor, you see a spark come off of that parry and float in front of you, and the form of Derek Dane materializes in front of you. Oh, very bad.
We're sorry. Not sorry enough.
Derek's spirit clasps you on the shoulder and says, "The spirits are truly with you. See this through with your own strength."
Am I a cleric now? This is all for cleric training.
Yeah, I'd say you made it. I'd say you've made it. You're now level 20.
Excellent.
Your turn.
Alright. Oh, I don't want to be here. But if I move...
That's true.
Teleport away!
Can't do that because clerics don't get those things.
Well,
Suckers!
I think I might just take the hit though. Or am I trying to move out? Because I want to... Can I get within 30 feet of everyone? Is that possible?
If you're looking to get inside Kate's aura, you need to be inside the Dust Kraken. So let him grapple and consume you, and you'll be set.
Oh, perfect.
in fact, all of you should just go in there.
That's where the
Not
that's
bad.
where the boss
That's
is.
magically authority.
I still have the immovable rod.
It's Gillidan
So-
controlling it.
Sorry.
Oh no! Been found out.
Quick Pathfinder 5th difference
Oh,
thing.
God.
If I get hit by an opportunity
Can I get you to
attack-
sit back down?
I'm trying
So
to
you're
get
back on camera?
Sorry.
That's
I'm trying
fine.
to look at the
I'm trying to see the grid.
If I get
Opportunity attacks don't stop your movement unless they have something that does that.
Yes,
It does
if I can move
exist.
40, I want to try and get within 30 of everyone. Is that possible?
Can't get within 30 of. Oh, with a 40 move,
Yeah.
If you double
You'll have to hug the dust
you'd have to
kraken,
get
but you
like
probably
here
could.
along this line would be within Kate's
Can I be in
aura.
front of Cassidy?
Yeah, if you could like right here, your aura as well.
Yeah. Cassius right on the edge of my
I
aura.
probably won't be in the aura.
You are not.
Not his though.
Yeah, if you double move, you can get
Oh, I see. He's talking about his.
Yeah.
He's not trying to get inside mine.
Yeah.
What if he used Misty Step? Because it's the best spell in the entire world.
Very
Can't
good.
cast real spells in the normally. Okay, sorry.
People
forget all the
I was
time.
just being shitty.
15, 20. I'm not going to move out of this range.
Okay.
I'll just move that much for now.
Actually, he might have reach, so you can move one more without getting out of his range. If he's large category.
I don't know. Is he a big boy?
Which
Axe boy?
Max boy have reach?
he does is the thing.
Okay. So yeah, you can go one more.
Gaming it a little bit.
I mean,
Alright.
And if there was ever a time,
yeah, seriously, final boss is when you
So instead of doing what I was gonna do, I'm gonna instead cast as a bonus action. First off, I'm gonna cast Spirit Weapon at level 7, I think. Hold on. So a much larger gift card than normal. It's just shining and
Sure.
let's see if it hits big boy. Bad intro. Alright, does a 13 hit?
No!
Oh man!
It's real big though.
We were really counting on that.
Yeah,
That was my
seriously.
bonus action. As my normal action, and I'm gonna also cast Sacred Flame. Actually, I'll do it on the Axe Boy, I guess. We're gonna have to deal with it as well. So, Axe Boy needs to make a Dex save, DC 19.
Fail.
Case.
Here's a gift code.
Oh, it's so big.
well, it was cast with the 7th level spell slot.
18 radiant damage.
This is the X guy.
Yeah.
He erupts into a column of white light.
Oh, good, good.
Pass that on down. Give me that boy.
That is my turn.
Beautiful. At the end of your turn, it's gonna try and punch Antoria again.
Alright.
Do a 37 hit you?
Yeah, 37. Yes.
Yeah. You are subject to 32 points of damage.
Alright. And in response, another flaming clone of Antoria flashes out. DC 19 dex save.
Let's just kill him with counter damage.
Yeah. I'm a beast with that.
I succeed.
No.
We still roll up with the result. Okay, well, it takes 5.
Fat wizard! Hey friends, have you fucking killed Antoria yet? Why not?
Working on it.
Yeah, we're trying.
I'm doing my best.
You literally summoned the end of war monster to try.
5 fire damage, including the save effect. It's a free reaction. gotta do it.
Yeah. Cassia, you're up.
Cassie is going to do another discordant wave.
Okay.
So one of the flamey guys, the one closest to Hurdy, and then Olafin need to make con saves, DC 21.
Both succeed.
I was really hoping to knock Olafin prone.
Sorry. Well, he's very stumpy.
Bit bomb heavy.
23
Same.
thunder damage.
Sorry?
23 thunder damage. 17 radiant damage. And then she and little buddy are just gonna go like laying over here.
The fire boy actually blows up.
Sweet! Oh, in that case, she cuts it a little bit closer. They hang out like this.
Anything else?
That is. Oh, she's also going to inspire Marcus. Marcus, your good humor is a great strategy. I know you have this.
Yes.
Kick all of the butts.
Cool. The Kraken lashes out. It will try and punch.
That's disadvantage.
That's a mess.
I'm gonna spend the rest of the game channeling foresight onto somebody else.
Nice wings.
Literally the rest of the game.
Antoria, you're up.
Alright. I guess it's time to find out.
It's the worst capstone. It does almost nothing, but it looks cool. literally like, now you move 60 feet. Great!
Antoria points at the Dust Kraken and shouts more arcane phrases in Draconic.
What does that sound like?
Don't put him on the spot.
Yeah, you put me on the spot.
You had a turn. You had a whole round.
I did.
You mercilessly taunted me for being the expert in the rendered Draconic in this world.
I promise, next time.
Fine.
He never cast it again.
You never got
After this time, a familiar-looking mote of golden energy flies towards the Dust Kraken.
A boat?
Mote.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the boat appeared!
Oh, yes! Oh, shit. Oh, man. I know how we could have killed the Dust Kraken easily.
I think it's safe to assume the
A
Dust
moat.
Is it safe to assume the Dust Kraken is a creature that survives off of draining the life of other things?
I think that's a fair point, yes.
Does it have any special immunity to cleansing flame?
It does not.
Then it is stunned.
Searing golden flame streaks over its hide.
And very painful golden flame, according to the description. And Antoria shouts, Cade, Marcus, now!
Cade, you're up.
Cade will sail on his wings. He's gonna like whip through the air, but he'll shout to this music, "I'll be back!" And he's gonna, but he's gonna get. He's getting Marcus inside the range of circular power, so he might fucking succeed his goddamn save. Well,
I'm
you
playing
actually
it.
cleansed that
Three of it,
one.
yeah.
That's right.
Three.
Never mind. I don't need to do that fucking bullshit. Yeah, no, then that's fine. Then I'll just hang out where I am, and I'm gonna double attack the Dust Kraken. Does a 19 hit the Dust Kraken?
So it's stunned. Does that?
I'm looking that up. No, it's not as severe as paralyzed.
I thought it was just
Yeah.
advantage, which I already have.
Stunned is, they only have advantage, yeah.
Okay.
And we have a Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah.
Did you say 19?
Yeah.
That's not gonna hit.
I would burn the
I'm gonna
Bardic
go ahead and
Inspiration.
burn the
Yeah, it's not going to be stunned all day.
Yeah, you can have another. Does a 31 hit.
It does. Yeah.
Oh, some inspiration there.
Second
that's
attack. Does a 29 hit.
It does.
Okay. Full smite on both of these.
Very inspiring.
Let's just
Yes.
burn through that while we got it.
Haunted Bone used 10 bits to cheer. Does 10 bits count as a point of inspiration? Give it to Antoria.
No.
Yes. No. Yes.
The hopes raised and dash
Damn,
raised
damn,
to
damn.
that.
Yes.
Radiant.
Oh.
Okay.
Radiant does not matter.
Oh, but physical would. Okay, got it.
Well, I assume everyone's attacks are magical at this
Yes.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll
Unless
give
Antoria pulls out his crossbow.
you figure it out.
Cassius stabs the blue each dagger repeatedly.
Is 24 physical.
Actually, I have to take an action.
Marcus will just punch.
I'm gonna do that.
And then
That's an impressive looking smite roll.
good. 20, 30, 30, 44, 52.
One shot. Can we play the One Punch theme?
I think that's copyrighted.
And then 82 radiant.
Nice. Thing shivers in terrible, terrible pain.
And then Cade will run his hand along his war pick and it crackles with lightning, and he'll extend it out and just shoot a lightning bolt through the Dust Kraken to this fire void. Which sounds real cool. This is a low level attack. So they get a DC 13 dex.
Botch,
But it's a bonus action that's basically free. So.
Both of them succeed.
Okay. Well, they take some lightning damage.
All right. Okay.
They each take 4 damage.
Hey, your killing blow.
Yeah. But Cade still manages to look real.
Oh, 100%. It looked great.
Yeah.
Death by carpet shot.
It looked very, very good. Okay, I can charisma save on my turn to end.
At the end of your turn.
At
yes.
the end of my turn, okay.
Yes, and it's DC 19.
Alright.
Oh.
Okay, the Dust Kraken shakes off the,
Hold on.
yes?
Uh-oh.
Attack ability check.
I'd be shocked.
I don't think I can do a save on
No,
this.
I would be shocked if you could debuff a saving
I can
throw.
promise you that you don't want to waste it.
Okay.
Alright. The Dust Kraken shakes off the golden flames. The other joke.
I mean, he's pretty busted up. I think with that.
4 damage.
I think he should probably.
Are you still up in the air?
But like slightly, yeah. Just a little.
I mean, not like 30 feet up. from
No,
where- okay.
he would be made up. Would be outside his alarm range.
Yeah,
I'd
okay.
rather him be like way up there and cool, but
No, that's fine. Okay.
He's like jumping back into the aura.
No, the other goat boy will actually like turn towards the dust kraken and traces some arcane symbols in the air, which only Marcus can. Well, Zor can see, I guess.
I'm hidden behind my giant weapon,
But the rest of you can see a sort of red haze sort of settle over the dust kraken.
I do knowledge arcana.
Yeah, you can absolutely do that.
Or
It looks like it was a magical spell of some kind.
he cast a spell, everybody.
You can say that on your turn.
Oh, that's just.
Is the red haze enough for Antoria to make an Arcana check? I know he can't counter. He didn't see it actually
Yeah, that's
being
fine.
cast, but he's just checking the effect. Natural 20.
Haste.
Haste. Okay.
Oh crap!
You can say that on your turn.
Yes. I'm not gonna say anything.
No, I was talking
sorry.
about oh crap.
Oh, okay.
Marcus, it's your turn.
Okay, Mark's is gonna move here, and then he's gonna do some attacks. First on Goat Boy.
I'll probably break haste anyway.
Let's see. Jeez. Does 19 hit Goat Boy? Nice. Alright, I'll roll damage.
yeah.
He's got some concentration checks to make if he lives.
Alright, let's see.
That's a big
20,
hit.
22 damage. Still up.
What are you hitting with, by the way?
The two-handed version of Suvrante.
Cool.
Cool.
Thanks.
Okay, he's still
I
up.
know that the choice of which two-handed weapon to use.
You really
can
do
be a
this in
different-
between attacks. Just
Sorry, please go ahead.
Middle Dear Dark Sun.
He swings, has to pause for the animation. Swings, has to pause for the animation.
19 more damage.
Still up.
Still up.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a tough goat,
Another hit.
as are all goats.
25 more damage.
Describe for me your tone glow.
She explodes.
Did haste go away when he died?
I'm sorry?
Did haste go away when he died since it's concentration normally?
It did not, no.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Alright.
Demonic haste.
Marcus will turn and focus his fourth attack. Because he's level 20. I'm just grabbing.
Yup.
Are there any like glowing spots?
There's
in-
not, no.
Alright.
I mean, he's glowing with haste.
That's true. I'll stab the
Get him in the
glowing
body.
part.
Got the haste off of
17 doesn't hit. I think
It doesn't.
19 did not hit, right? Okay. I'll save going super hand for now.
You'll need to blood.
Huh?
You need to blood.
Yeah. Let's see.
Just curious.
No, I know.
just a
Still a little
question for no reason.
That's range, right?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna brain punch him from behind. You'll never see it coming.
You get D6 for stealth attack.
D6.
No, I'm kidding.
What? I was like, wait, what?
He actually has eyes back there.
7 psychic damage.
Doesn't, though.
Damn it.
You can feel that his alien mind is immune to your psychic assaults.
Oh crap!
Oh,
Too bad I
crap.
took all those psionic powers for level 20.
Oh, a good head slap. Glad I got that on camera.
Yeah.
Good acoustics.
Well,
there.
Marcus will yell out, "Brain punch didn't work!"
Kate's like,
What's brain doesn't know what it is.
Never talked about it ever.
Oh my god!
What?
Is he
I
still
mean,
mad?
you've seen people wince after Marcus hits them, like a little late, like they were like bad actors or something. But
Just to be clear, you laughed a whole lot, attacked a bunch of people, and
Then
said,
you're yelling
"Brain
about
punch
brain
doesn't work."
oh, I forgot my gibberish. Is there a save for my gibberish?
Oh, yes. Give me a wisdom save.
Not this turn, unless a fucking 12 passes.
I think you have to lay some gibberish on us then.
That's pretty
I
standard.
noticed
Yeah,
no
that's pretty
difference.
case. That's pretty
I
case.
think we don't notice the difference.
Yeah.
Okay, at the end of Marcus's turn, the Kraken whips out with a tentacle towards Cassia.
No!
Does 37 hit you?
You know what I'm gonna do?
What?
I'm gonna burn a point of luck. What was the number on the die?
37. Oh.
18.
18?
dropped it by 4.
Yeah, drop it
Three.
by. Nah, it doesn't. It hits.
does better.
hits,
It still does.
You're still good.
Yeah, it does 33 hit you.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a strength save.
Advantage. And +4.
22. Yeah. 22.
You take 30 points of damage. You are knocked prone, and you are knocked backwards 20 feet.
Damn, that's the get the fuck out of the aura.
I'm still in it.
Yeah.
I'm still in it. Because you knocked me on the good
And then
ass.
Zord is your turn.
How much damage did you say?
30.
30.
Let's do the spirit weapon first.
Spirit Whomper.
What did she just say?
Spirit
Whomper? Oh,
But
that's very
I think
good.
we established a 20 does not hit, right?
So he does not hit. Wish.
Okay. Do so much damage if it can hit. I'm gonna move. 30, 35, 40.
You're in aura.
Looks like everyone's at 30, maybe?
I'm just outside.
Everyone, no, it's 30 feet now.
20,
Yeah,
25,
10, 20, 30. This is 30.
Oh, 30 feet.
It was getting knocked back 20 feet.
Okay, yeah.
Don't worry,
I
users
keep,
now.
I keep forgetting that Zora's trying to use my thing.
Yeah, a thing. I may just do it.
That's the spirit.
Nope, oh wait. I am
Yeah,
gonna
Antoria's
cast
also out.
Spiritual Guardians at high level, at
Ooh.
some level as well. Spirit Guardians.
You've got that mini, or that
I
thing.
do have a thing.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure which thing it is at this point.
Isn't it the disc with the mantises on it?
Probably?
I don't see why
I
not.
mean, just like, do
Just
you want to
put
look
it
this up?
under my character.
Oh,
So
under
it's
your
centered
character.
on me. When I cast a spell, I designate any number of creatures I see that are unaffected. My party's unaffected. When the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make a wisdom saving throw. So I guess it's entering it now. So all of us should make a DC 19 wisdom saving throw.
Success.
Alright, it'll still take half as much damage. I'm gonna be... Actually, I'll just reroll mine. Really?
Oh no.
Well, as awesome as it looks, because it's like all bright and shiny, it only did 20 halved 10 radiant damage. And I guess if Olaf moves, his move speed is halved. And that's my turn.
Cool. At the end of your turn, I'll throw the Mouths of Thirst punches you. Do math.
Do
Does
maths.
36 hit you?
Maths do hit me.
Okay. I love math. Give me a dex save.
Excellent.
Advantage.
Yeah.
+4.
I'm close enough, yeah. That's the same thing! Alright.
You're welcome.
Well, does a 14.
You take 44 points of damage and are grappled.
Was that with the +4?
Yes.
Oh, you hear Antoria's voice in your mind. No, get out of the way! You can re-roll that with advantage. You already had advantage.
Oh my! Get it together, man!
Was it 14?
So I rolled 2 6s and now I rolled a 5 and a 6.
That has happened every damn time I've used
No,
that.
you saved me with it once. Exactly once.
Still
Kind of
happens.
what, 8
Give me that
times?
damage again.
44 and grapple.
44. Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. And I am grabbed. But, I mean, I guess I got my
Shove
aura.
you into
No,
the...
is he like...
Yeah. Well,
And unfortunately, he has a lot of hands, so the grappling's not going to stop him from hitting us.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's great when they grapple somebody, because like, the rest of the party can just whack him for free!
In a flash of light, 2 axe boys
knew it.
appear
That's why you didn't
on
do that.
either side of Olathra.
So like one here?
Yeah, that looks good.
Oh, does he immediately
Yeah,
do
of
the thing?
course.
Okay.
alright.
What does he need to beat?
DC 19 wisdom.
He does not, is the thing.
He's gonna...
He just shows up and immediately gets.
Burns up and dies.
He probably will. Should be a lot more than what I rolled before. 34 radiant damage.
Just gets beaten by a bunch of
Are
quarters and
either of these
socks.
concentration, by the way?
Yeah, actually, it's a good
You
point.
got smacked for a.
Oh.
Nope.
No.
That is concentration.
Oh.
Magical
Sorry.
clear.
Okay.
Oh yeah, cleric.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. Cassia.
Cassia's gonna point at. she's gonna stand up. Dick, that hurt.
On dicks. Cassia.
Oh, Spirit Guardian.
Not in front of little buddy.
Your daddy said
teach you to talk like that?
Oh no.
I mean, they're not here.
Yeah.
They're gone.
They're with you in your
Okay.
heart.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're
Listening to all your phone calls.
Everyone.
No!
Reading your emails.
I rolled a 6.
That's gonna drop.
Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't actually take 34 points.
That's-
Sorry.
The demon flexes.
It's like, I see what could have happened.
Both of us kind of pushed on that.
Well, goodbye, guardian spirits. It was
Yeah.
nice seeing you cast
for a moment.
once.
Yeah.
Cassia, what are you doing?
Alafra needs to make a DC 21 Dex save.
Oh,
I'm casting Disintegration.
I rolled a 1 and a 2.
That's
And
gonna
he
fail.
that's the one stat he doesn't have bonuses in. So
Yes! I'm gonna abuse the hell out of this. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast that, and I'm doing it at 8th level because why would I not?
Great, good stuff.
That's
Unless he's
normally
immune
6
to wars. Shouldn't be.
and 6. 16 d6 plus 44 force damage.
lay it on me.
So 5 is going to be 17. 17 plus 10, 21. 17 plus 21
Okay.
plus 14
52 plus your 40, 92.
plus one more die.
Oh,
It's 16. 4.
96.
96 damage.
Force elemental.
What does this look like?
A small green line just traces from my finger into Elathra, and it erupts as it hits them. And it's just like tentacles are like burning, and like scales are snapping off and disintegrating, and like. I just do finger guns, and that's all that it really is.
Oh, very good. very
Making my
good, very
parents
good.
proud, blowing up an element. And then I'm going to shout inspiring words at Cave, use his inspiration, so he gets it back.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
I don't have D12,
At the
so-
end of
Oh,
your
that's fine.
turn, its eyes
Walk on me.
round towards you and flash. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Advantage plus 4.
You actually have disadvantage is the thing.
Standard plus 4.
So standard plus 4. Uh-oh. Oh, jeez. What die do I want to roll?
Not that one.
Luck. I'm going to use luck.
Not very lucky.
12.
What is okay?
The thing you love most.
Yeah.
Describe to me your vulnerability.
Give me the joy of taking something away.
You already have.
Yeah, seriously.
Yet, there's more to lose.
So here's what I think you imagine seeing in front of you. You see the forms of your parents reappear, but they're a sickly green light, and they look at you and they say, "Actually, we're pretty disappointed."
Cassia
And then they
collapses.
start trying to stab you with knives.
Cassia collapses prone, catatonic, and
Yes.
dying.
Is this a spell by any chance?
No.
Okay.
It's felt like ability from his
Yeah.
terrible original eye.
You are not catatonic, but you are frightened.
Oh, do I
Yeah.
just run away?
Not immune to fear because of my aura.
Oh.
Because it's special.
Oh, actually,
You absolutely are. No, you 100% are.
I
So,
have advantage against frightened. Does 2 advantages cancel out 1 disadvantage?
No.
No.
It just sets it to normal.
Nope.
Yeah, they,
That's
they,
so
they don't add in either direction. It's just
Once you have one
no,
of
but
your
if
stuff.
you are within Cade's radius, I think you're able to shake off this, to see this for what it is, and
Okay.
shake it off, and they shatter into.
You're not my
fantastic
real
bits.
dad!
It's true.
You're welcome.
Antoria.
So, quick question about stuns.
Yeah.
For all who fail strength and dex saves, would that mean someone who is grappled automatically gets free immediately?
Yes, absolutely.
Alright, then seeing Zor's plight. Hi. Antoria,
Are you gonna use cleansing flame on Zor?
No.
Finally.
I mean, it wouldn't work back when he was sworn to Titulus.
Turns out I was really a filer this whole time.
Oh, that would have been amazing.
In fact,
That spell would work on the majority of the party, come to think of it. Or would have.
Yeah, it would have. Antoria points at the Dust Kraken once again and in Draconic says, Jorashin, Tola.
Take a point of inspiration.
Yay! Oh, I already had it, so I'll go to Zor. So this doesn't. Oh, Cassia.
I'm full up.
You.
Yeah.
I knew somebody needed it. And the Dust Kraken is Golden Flame stunned once again.
That's the best.
Zor gets free immediately.
Cade.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, since it auto fails
You have one more
strength
dice?
saves, I grapple the Dust Kraken. No. I'm joking.
Wait, we should have ordered.
Okay,
betting
what's
it's
Zorak's condition looking like over there? He's been knocked around a little bit.
Pretty good, because I got all my health back earlier.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well
I'm
then.
like above half.
Okay, well then, if everyone's set,
Fly.
Cassius is bleeding out of her ears.
actually, although the stun doesn't do that much for Cade, because he automatically has advantage. Oh, do I do my save for madness before? or after
Yes,
my
you
turn?
can do it at the start of your
Start
turn.
of my turn.
That probably will do it.
Probably a lot better. Does a 30 succeed?
Yes, you managed to
Good.
clear your mind of the cobwebs.
Okay. Cade is gonna go ahead and he'll double attack me. Goes Dust Kraken. Let's get some fucking damage on this thing.
Yeah, seriously. I got places to be tonight.
I assume
No, seriously, Factions came out in Destiny 2.
32
Oh, shit.
hits, I assume, and a 30.
Do you guys just want to talk about Destiny 2?
No.
Yeah.
It's really good.
I'm gonna do full smite on both of those. So, where did my d6s go? Did we decide whether I need to give you damage type or not?
Yes, you do, but if it's just radiant, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah, radiant and physical.
Yeah.
So,
He's got a weird set of immunities, but everything's fine. Everything's just fine.
It's immune to physical, because I'll just go home.
Well, you have magical weapons, so you're good.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Is he immune to egg damage? And some of my eggs.
I think you've done enough with your eggs.
It's true.
We've already
God, that's not
we've already
gonna
met the
be
conditions for the egg ending to this campaign.
Oh,
so that's
no.
93 damage.
Nice.
And I'll pull the holy symbol out of my shirt, which he already did. Like he does that every time. Of
course.
Where does it go
It's
each
like when
time?
you keep
Like
cocking a shotgun.
Yeah, I'm like
Just
stop,
keep doing
it's
it.
ready. And he'll just say, "This world is not yours to consume, Althra. It's ours to restore." I'm going to use Vow of Anonymity on him. And that's
I was wondering if you needed some words for your vow. So.
Yeah, well, I assume you
Yes.
couldn't use it for that.
Yeah, of course.
Same, and I also
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah, I didn't say about those. But yeah, so Vow of Anonymity on Althra. Done.
Beautiful. Do I still have a goat? No, both of those goats are gone. Although I did get some new
You got
boys.
new goats.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
No, I got new axes.
Oh.
axes.
I'll put them over
Yeah, they're
here.
after mine.
But it's Dust Kraken time, and he is going to succeed on his save to dispel these dang
Since
flames.
charisma is like sorceries and shit, I assume his charisma's
I can also automatically succeed on a save if I fail it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Not
much doing
infinitely.
I'm doing
We
it
gotta
just for
exhaust
the
those.
definite
Yeah.
one-turn miss. That's all Cleansing Flame was ever designed for.
Marcus.
Alright, I'll take a shot at an axe bro.
Remember, they're real easy to hit.
Huh?
Real easy to hit, too.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Oh.
Thanks. Wait, do I have advantage with your...
No.
No? Oh.
How many advantage do you think?
No.
Just
You have
on
advantage
saves.
on saves.
Okay.
That'd be real
That's
cool.
what it is.
Don't worry, you'll be
Within
fine.
30 feet of me, you get advantage on all attacks. That'd be real good.
Advantage on everything.
23 hits, right?
You're hitting a axe boy.
An axe boy,
Yes.
yeah. Where is... Sure, this...
Have they even gotten a chance to attack anyone yet?
Not yet.
No,
No, one
you
attack,
carried
and he
one.
carried it, yeah.
They'll get a chance.
Yes.
Yeah.
The source in trouble now.
26.
Unless he
damage.
kills this one and
Oh, excuse me.
shoots
Okay.
the other one with a
Damage.
short bow. Kills it.
Right through a Lothra.
I don't wanna... Okay. Another hit for 20 more damage.
Okay.
Not exploded.
No, these are beefy boys.
Oh, these are beefy boys?
Yeah.
It's the fire ones that were real fragile, I think.
Oh yeah.
But they also like it started off with a destructive wave, so they seemed a lot more.
And then a sunburst right after the destructive wave. They ate a lot of AEs.
Third one
We can't leave the fire boys
hits
up
as
also.
a haste.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. His haze wore off at the end of his turn.
Okay. Oh, thank God.
18 more damage.
Still on his feet.
And another hit.
Bloody and bruised, but he's still on his feet.
Okay. 29 more damage.
Okay.
Still alive?
And I'll
Yep.
brain punch him.
Nice.
Alright. This one's got a brain, right?
What's he talking about?
I don't know!
8 damage. Nice.
So he appears into pseudo-reality, and then immediately he's like next to Marcus.
Lobos, you just killed a creature. Do you get another attack?
I do, and I'm also gonna I'm gonna do other things too.
God.
Nice. Okay, well, he's also gonna go that thing and apply Hunter's Mark, which I haven't been doing.
Nice!
It gives me an extra D6.
There's like a glowing sigil above him.
It's just Marcus's face.
Wait,
Does Mark add wait, is it Marcus or Tarvis?
yes, it's Tarvis.
What are you asking about?
Does it add damage or something?
1d6 to your damage roll.
It is.
No one knows what it does.
Yeah.
Because I know it also. I have here that it adds like perception to find the target.
Yeah, that's
basically just
that's
1d6.
tracking and shit, but
1d6,
really,
okay.
what it does for you is it does 1d6 to damage.
That's
Yep.
what I
Yeah.
thought. That's what I thought. Okay.
If he ran away and we had to track him through the woods, you'd be helpful.
Please,
I mean, that'd be really good.
Whatever.
I mean,
he's got
hide
an
behind
NPC
the tree. He's just like, Alright. Does 24 hit?
Hit the dust kraken?
Yes.
No.
Ooh. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna use action surge, and that's number 1. We'll go for let's see. But a 27.
Does hit.
Okay, sweet. All right, 1 hit.
Getting closer.
Yeah.
D6. Okay, that's 26 damage. Attack number dose. Ooh, a crit.
Yes, Lord in heaven. I give you my divine smite.
49 damage.
Not bad, not bad, not bad.
Wait, I was gonna see if that did. Herbie, do you know if my the thing that gets me an extra attack on crit or kill is that once per turn? I think it's once.
Pretty sure it's once per turn.
Okay.
I will
I'm
look
pretty
up
sure
all
it's
your rolls and
positive.
stuff.
Alright. Okay. And then that should hit 26. Wait.
Duh.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's a 32. Sorry.
I fucking tricked him though.
I
heard it.
It's 36. I didn't see. I didn't hear.
Yeah, it is once.
Okay. It's 25 more damage. And then my last attack. Okay.
You've swung like 8 times this turn.
Yeah.
It happens.
I'm just impressed.
He's got
That's all.
Genji glove and
The offering.
The offering. There you go.
Exactly. Nice. 32 damage.
Nice.
Into the blender.
Okay. And then
And
brain
he's
punch.
awesome.
I'm just kidding. I can't brain punch.
Cool. At the end of your turn, I'm gonna punch you.
Literally.
I'm gonna use my Valvanimity React to attack Dust Kraken when it attacks.
Yeah, that's right.
19.
Does it say
You
shnikes?
have a bardic inspiration.
I think so it's 26.
50-50 that would fizzle out.
I'll leave it. It's not that big a deal.
Does 29 hit you?
Yes.
Give me a dex save.
You have advantage on it. +4.
Nice.
You're welcome, everybody.
Double. I keep it keeps being double numbers.
Both classes are being very useful tonight.
+4, 18.
Okay, you take 31 points of damage, and you're grappled.
Well, he already did the shit we needed him for anyway.
You hear Antoria shout in your mind, a little reluctantly,
Like,
perhaps.
okay, but for real this time.
Done already!
For the love of God, somebody
Reroll it
listen to me.
with advantage
Yeah,
still.
alright.
+4.
No,
Natural 20.
Okay.
Okay. Hey!
You just shove his fingers away. Ah,
Man.
okay. Axe o'clock.
Yeah.
The one remaining axe
Uh,
god.
Ask me a
Zor.
question.
Is this one in range of Zor already?
Yes, it
He has to make
is.
a.
He's got reach. They
Oh.
Yeah.
He's good.
He doesn't
Okay.
have a base. Should he have a base?
No, I broke it off a long time ago when I was trying to do a thing. See, the WoW Minis bases were just bigger than the 1x1 squares.
Oh.
Yeah. But whatever.
Say that be.
I'm gonna guess that 44 hits you. And
Fairly
higher
nice.
than 44 does 29 hit you? Wait, are you still grappled?
No, you got
No.
3
No,
buttons.
Okay,
This
right.
one.
Oh, right. Okay.
Because I lost my ring of tectite
Oh
Yes.
my god!
I just like to point out to everyone, if you're within 5 feet of Kate, you get an AC bonus still!
Oh, really?
Yes!
I didn't know there was still a 5-foot one because we had the 30-foot
That
one.
one's equipment. That's class ability.
Alright, do you want these just all at once?
Yeah, probably, because I can't do anything else. Unless they're elemental damage in some way.
They're not, but
Yeah,
I do need you to give me a con save.
You've made it
On your
before.
Tell Marcus on your turn.
Oh,
Maybe.
Okay, you take 63 points of slashing damage.
Damn!
Now
This is hit.
Well, good thing you're a cleric.
Yeah.
You're a doctor.
Position heal thyself.
Yeah.
Yeah, you also take 32 points of poison damage and are poisoned.
Excellent.
He's probably the best person to deal with.
And it's your turn.
That's your call.
Well, that changes my turn a little bit. Well, first let's do the bonus action. Womp.
A giant weapon, bigger than the creature itself.
Just falls on him.
Alright, you don't know.
Head.
Good. Does a 21 hit? An
Yes.
axe throw.
Yes, yes it did.
Excellent.
Excellent!
Ah!
Excellent. Alright. Where's the images for this? There it is. .44 radiant. Oh no, force damage. 44 force damage.
Thank you for your honesty.
Alright. Now for my turn, I think I need to heal. I am gonna cast. Heal myself. Yep, I'm gonna heal myself with heal.
Nice.
Heal.
Nice.
Cool.
When I cast another, there's fancy effects. When I
Yeah.
tell myself, I just slap myself.
Are you all done with your
Yes. I'm
nonsense?
done. Quite
Okay. Okay. I think the dust kraken like turns in place, maybe like 90 degrees, so it can see.
Holy shit! There's so many more guys than I thought!
Is that who was hitting me on the side? Oh man.
Its eyes glare at Marcus and flash silver, and Marcus disappears.
Finally.
Am I just invisible?
We just
when
got
it's
him
all-
We'll get to you on your
Oh,
turn, I
alright.
think. But for now, it's Cassia's turn.
Cassia realizes that Cade gives an AC bonus if I'm standing next to him. So she's gonna run over and clean the Cade's leg again because that's what she does.
Look, it's not super helpful in this fight because the rolls are so high, but it's better than nothing.
I couldn't move because Axbro would hit me.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Maybe the dust crack one was teleport me next to you.
Yeah, dude, he gives you an AC bonus. Like, what are you doing?
Alright, I think the math is better for me to do a destructive wave. So I'm gonna do that again. So it's gonna catch Axe and Elathra. They need to make a DC 21 con save. Please fail at Axe.
Axe fails.
Yes! That's what I needed.
Why, idiot?
The
Dust Kraken.
unearthly horror in front of you absolutely succeeds.
I was really hoping it would fail.
I've been rolling really good. Is the thing.
Okay, so it's gonna take 22 force for both of them.
Okay.
And then 18 radiant on both of them.
But
Totals get half on all of them.
Okay.
22 and 18 for 30. So it's 30 on Axe and 15 on.
That's 40.
Oh, sorry, 40.
20 for the Kraken, 40 for the Axe.
Axe bro.
Which some is radiant damage, which may matter for the
It
next
doesn't.
Yeah, I think we found it doesn't matter damage type.
Mostly.
Not that kind of universe.
Yeah, I can't make like.
They're
the boss.
demons!
No, I know, but if they made the boss creatures weak to radiant damage in this party, it'd be a real problem.
Oh my god, that'd be hilarious.
That's what happened with Yarnab.
I already stacked a couple of undead baddies in front of you guys.
Oh, that's fair.
The real Dark Souls is ahead.
Oh no.
Okay, it's gonna try and punch. It's gonna try and tentacle lash Antoria, I think.
Alright.
Does just 29 hit you?
Yep.
Okay, give me a strength check.
Damage +2 or +4. Sorry, forgot. I got better at that real fast.
I like that your god benefits from being near you
10.
because you
Yeah,
inspire
it's
him.
real awkward.
10.
Well, so much for that.
Okay, you take 41 points of damage, are knocked prone and knocked back 20 feet.
Alright. And a familiar flaming clone of Antoria strikes out at the Dust Kraken response.
It's like a drop kick.
If you fall off the map, you
Fail.
fall off the world.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You despawned.
Yeah, just like the real planet.
He failed.
Did you see where that rapper earned like $30,000 on GoFundMe to fire satellites into the into space to prove that the Earth is flat? 2017 is weird.
It's a fucking wild.
What you got?
24 fire damage.
Okay,
I think I'm in hell.
cool. Cade.
Wait, that wasn't my turn though.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right.
That was just a reaction on his
I
turn.
apologize.
Oh
No
my
worries.
god.
I was just so excited. Antoria, please. Show me what you got.
The only way to beat Antoria is to
Sure
not
thing.
allow him to distract.
Antoria's looking a little bloody, but he manages to stand himself back up.
Ow.
And
Does he though?
Right in the
Okay.
diagonal.
pops back over here with Misty Step. Are we on enough of a ground to use Erupting Earth?
Yeah, of course.
Alright. Mind if I embellish it slightly into that effect?
Please go for it.
Alright. Antoria conjures a small island underneath the Axe Guy and the Dust Kraken and then blows it up.
Alright, Michael Bay.
I was thinking it would be even better if, like, we're just sort of standing on a thin layer of spirits and you just explode a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
Zora does not appreciate this.
Oh no.
I talk with him regularly.
Yeah.
It's in practice.
I mean, you're not gonna talk to those anymore.
Yeah, those ones are gone.
And Toria, the only thing that can kill stuff that's already dead.
They need to make a Dex save, DC 19 each.
The music changed. I think we just hit like the halfway point.
The Axe Boy succeeds. The Dust Kraken fails.
Oh! Alright. Earth is getting noisy.
Knocked prone.
No, it's not that good. Hold on. 35 bludgeoning, half for the one that saved, and that area under them is difficult terrain.
Okay, give me a perception check.
It is magical bludgeoning.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah.
Okay, no, that matters. Actually, the X-Boy gets clobbered.
It's clobbering time.
Or it was.
Oh yeah.
Now,
The moment's passed.
now, yeah,
That was my
the,
joke. I'm so sorry.
yeah.
Oh. Thank you guys for the game.
Hi.
Alright.
Hello.
That is Antoria's turn.
Beautiful. I think a tentacle is gonna lash out at Zor.
Excellent.
Does 35 hit you?
Yeah.
Strength check.
Advantage +4.
What's with these doubles?
Woo! You're telling me.
No.
Well,
Ouch.
I got a 16.
You are knocked prone, knocked back 20 feet, and you take a 51 point of damage.
I'm so glad I healed.
Yeah. How are you looking?
I'm beat up.
Good.
Cade,
I
it's
was
your
looking
turn.
fine for a while.
For real this time.
Looking a
Okay,
little less
Cade's
fine.
up. How's
Below half.
Cassia's condition? You said she was pretty beat up.
She's short.
She's about half.
Okay. Yeah, she also is short. She's comically small.
Like everyone get the last out of the system. We're at the end of this.
So, first things, Cade will yell,
Oh, shit,
Marcus!
that's
But then
right.
there's nothing he can really do. Like, I could do an Arcana check. I assume a perception check since he's gone.
Maybe he's off brain
Why are
punching
you
someone.
offering
You don't
I
know.
don't know what
Part of
that
that
is.
Henry?
But,
I don't want it.
Cade will, he'll like look that way, but then he'll immediately refocus on the fight.
Hello.
Hello.
Since he's flying and it's Cassia, I guess he just puts his hand on her head.
Head pat up, lay on
She
head pat.
appreciates it.
I'm gonna lay on hands for 50.
50? Oh, sweet. Okay.
Yeah. And then I'll double attack the hell dust cracking.
That's also racist.
What?
Don't do that.
Does a 30 hit him?
It does.
No. Does a 31 hit him?
No.
I'm gonna roll for it anyway.
Alright, do it.
Roll smite.
That's
Starting to get scrawny over here on spell slots.
Polo.
Polo. Are you a dust kraken?
No. So much better.
True, he's a polo.
No one would ever fight you. So maybe raise me.
I can give it one creature that would.
Polo has disadvantage.
70, 74, 83, 91 damage.
Nice.
And that is my turn.
It's gonna try and punch you back.
Fair enough.
That's a crit.
Ow.
Nice. Did it roll with disadvantage? Because I have insight.
Foresight.
Foresight.
It didn't.
Nice. We should probably do that. Thanks,
Okay,
Katsuya. Pat her
that's
on the head again.
still a hit.
That's fine. Prefer that to a crit, is all I'm saying.
Cassie's just sitting there, she's just like,
Yeah. I accept this because it's healing me each
alright,
time.
this is fine.
I can only actually
Okay.
do 1 point per pass.
Yeah. 10 minutes later, she just,
Every time he's on hand,
Oh,
it's like damage, but
You take 34 points of damage and incur the wrath of the Dungeon Master.
Save on anything?
Fun Dungeon Master, right?
Yes, give me a dex save.
No, I mean, I didn't want this any more than anyone else, but I just figured.
Fine.
Looks good though.
Yeah, that's
He can grapple 4 people at once
9. 22.
because of his hands. Sorry?
22.
22, you're fine.
Is there, like,
Just
any, like,
fine.
He'll sort of like fly out from underneath his hand. Oh, man.
Oh boy. What a situation we've got on our hands. But wait, we've got so many hands.
So many.
Okay, it's gonna try and punch each player that's still on the map.
Each player.
Everyone line up. Keep those hands
I'm
up.
using my inside defenses.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try and hit, first of all, Cade. That's gonna hit Cade.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna try and hit Zor. That will hit. And I'm gonna hit Cassia. That's a crit.
Oh, I'm gonna burn a luck point.
Last
Okay.
one, I think.
It is. Not a crit. I don't know what his bonus hit is, but I'm guessing a 12 plus something is gonna beat my... What's your bonus AC you give me, Kate?
+2.
Plus 2? 22 AC versus a 12. So if it has plus 10, it hit me. It hit me.
Yeah, it has plus 16 to
But not a
its
crit.
melee attacks. Not a crit, okay.
That's like Marcus.
And I forgot already that I have disadvantage to hit you.
Yeah.
So I'll re-roll that and just move
You're
yours
gonna hit me.
to...
My AC's not that good, but...
Okay. Alright, then everyone on the map, you don't need to make any saves, but each of you will take...
120.
No, 26 points of
Oh,
damage.
26, okay.
It's multi-attack.
Antoria's shield that I forgot about for several turns.
I was wondering!
I forgot it came back from Cleansing Flame and I never remembered it after that, but it bounces off the entire hit.
And then Antoria rears its multi-eyed head in your direction. Give me a charisma save.
Okay.
Oh,
Advantage +4.
Okay.
That's not gonna help Antoria, but...
13.
Oh boy, alright, hang on.
Right to the boyfriend zone.
You take 66 psychic damage.
No effect. Fine blank.
Oh!
Arm and stares back.
Remember when Antoria banished Cade to that realm of fuzzy creatures?
Well-
while he was cutting the head off of the corpse?
Remember when he conjured a creature just to have it lie down so it could be murdered?
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyway, speaking of alternate dimensions, Marcus, you find yourself in a bizarre labyrinthine realm. You're surrounded by bright illuminated walls, but they have strange scrawlings on them. Give me a perception check.
But you can read.
I can read.
Probably not. Read these.
Probably not whatever those things. I hope they're all lich inscriptions.
Yeah.
What? Perception?
Just 20 yarn hats.
13.
13. Believe it or not, you initially you're like, huh? What? But then you see words like evil, bad, angry. But then like hidden within all of these negative words is like exit.
There's a little arrow and a pictograph of a
And you begin chasing this down one particular way. And as you scan around, you find another one hidden around another corner. And you start chasing this word hidden in all the other words down around a bunch of corridors. Until finally you find a door in front of you and you push it open and you back into the arena.
Where'd I go just now?
Zor.
Alright. Oh, Marcus is back. I need to stand up. I would like to stand up.
Oh, there you go.
I think I'll move next to Cassie if I can. Is that 40?
2, 3, 4.
Is everyone pretty beat up at this point?
I'm fine.
I ain't sitting great.
For the first time in history, Antoria's life bar is blinking yellow.
I'm at 2/3, so...
Except when we fought those dinosaurs, right? He almost died when we were... He had no spell,
That's
right?
when he was a baby. He doesn't like to talk about the early days.
No, it's
Heck,
fine.
even
Says
Defiant
it's
on time. He definitely doesn't like to talk about
I
that.
think Kate is running...
Mass Cure Wounds instead.
Okay.
Find it. Mass Cure Wounds. Everyone's within 60 feet.
Oh, shit, yeah.
So, everyone will just get plus 36 HP back.
36? Okay.
No problemo.
36, you say?
Yeah.
Nice.
And then my weapon gets to try to hit the thing it can't hit, really. Actually, it can. I just
Need to roll. Do
Just,
it.
get
Just
the
do your
nat
best.
20s.
Roll gooder.
Natties.
Oh.
Oh,
Almost.
I'm gonna assume that a 30 hits.
Yes.
Finally. Alright.
Thank you for taking my advice.
Yeah.
We just needed to tell you to roll better. Who knew?
Yeah. I should give that little boost.
That's what Cassia does.
41 force damage.
Nice.
And that is my turn.
Okay. I think a punch is coming your way.
Excellent.
Does a crit hit you?
No! I'm immunity to crit.
Yeah, I have this weird skill.
Give me a dex save. Actually, some things do have immunity to critical hits.
Oh.
Not where I'm
Not things in my games.
What?
But some things.
4, you have advantage.
Oh, shit.
What is with these doubles?
Doubles.
I don't know.
Doubles and all.
It's crazy. So that's plus 4, 25.
Okay, you take 35 points of damage, but you manage to duck the grab.
Counterattack.
Yep.
Fucking.
Jeez.
Maybe you need some more fight lessons there.
Yeah.
Okay, pilot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come back to that.
It's all done.
It's gonna be real mean too.
Everything's
We'll workshop.
Cassia,
Yeah, workshop.
Cassia, give me a good joke to use on Jeff.
Oh, like a taunting joke? Or
Yeah.
just like a joke in general?
Just let me. Either of those.
Either of those? What did the pirate say on its 80th birthday?
What?
Aye, matey!
All right, I'm gonna tell you that joke later.
Good.
Never mind.
Oh.
All right, Antoria.
Also, I love that we're going clockwise, by the way. I don't know if you noticed it already.
Oh my goodness! Look at that.
If you
Oh, we
had
are,
played
yeah.
swap, it would have been perfect.
Oh,
and I'm
jeez.
so
Well,
okay with Kate in a little bit early. But
well, he can always delay his turn.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
waiting. So I'm going to do another disintegrate on Elathra. This time, not quite as strong.
but
God, we should just do that all the time. That's so much better.
Yeah, DC 21 reflex save.
Reflex?
I'm sorry, Dex.
Accept your apology, and we'll succeed.
Oh, she do the ancient halfling magic from 3.5.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, in case I fail. No, wait, it's Dex. No, I
Dex.
don't succeed at that,
Okay.
excuse me.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway,
So you keep track of the numbers.
okay.
First is 12.
12,
Oh, that's better. 14. No, I'm sorry, 24. 12,
36,
24. 6.
42,
How much?
42,
Plus 40.
82.
82 damage.
Nice.
Another green beam. Mean green beam machine.
You mean it real good.
Oh, right in the beam.
All done?
Yes.
Okay, tentacle coming your way.
No! I'm sorry!
Does 43 hit you?
It does. How's he looking, by the way? Like,
It's big ol' alien.
Or from the realms beyond.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of blood on the floor.
okay,
Most of
his
it's
or
ours.
ours?
Yes.
Okay.
Give me a
Demon
strength
actions.
check.
A strength check.
Advantage plus 4.
18.
You're knocked down and back, and you take
Into and, like,
61
into
points of
Antoria.
damage.
61?
Yep.
Oh, my spleen.
Doesn't matter if she
It's got a real, like, you can pass through friendly spaces, no problem.
That's her endpoint, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then she lands in Antoria's arms. Antoria, you have Acacia.
He just drops her.
Gently puts her down.
I fall through the souls.
Arcana check to determine if this thing would be immune to charm.
Yes.
fell outside the world.
Probably.
I can't imagine that you could just charm the boss.
Well, we might find out. A 20.
Unclear.
Charm the boss.
Well,
Yeah. Who needs that charm?
yeah.
It's not worth it if I don't know. I'll have to... Anyway. Alright.
That's why I don't ask people out. What I'm saying is go for it. Just trust in yourself.
Yeah, that's a bullshit thing people say.
Theoretically, he's a sentient creature, but I don't know. Okay.
He's immune to
Well-
psychic stuff.
It's a lot. Antoria doesn't know that because he doesn't know what brain punch is. You just think, true, Marcus is raving about
I can't punch him in the brain. His head's too high.
Marcus has had a real adventure this game. He started laughing, he yelled about a move no one knows about,
Yeah.
and then he disappeared and went to the reading
reading
dimension.
room?
It was the reading rainbow.
Reading is illegal, by the way. You're
It
gonna be
is.
under
You're under
arrest.
arrest.
what the hell. You have to live a little.
He went to the turning point of the campaign. If he had never taught him to read,
Yeah.
Oh snap! That
Yeah.
character saved him.
Yeah,
Lost
I'm a lost.
forever.
Yeah.
Antoria stares at the dust kraken and begins dancing a jig in place.
Oh please, please!
Is the dust kraken immune to charm?
I've never needed anything more in my entire life.
Oh, unfortunately it is immune to charm.
It's not.
Nothing happens.
Oh, too bad. A dance-off would have been very good.
That would have just been so satisfying and anticlimactic.
I think it sways its arms just a little bit as though it's about to go along with it, and
Getting
instead
caught
just like,
punches into it.
duh, that's a crit.
Alright.
Stop getting those.
Give me a dex save.
Next save is natural 20.
Nice. Well, you're not grabbed, but... Haha,
You're
but...
gonna be blinking red.
We'll see.
You take 65 points of punch damage.
Definitely took that one. He's not blinking red though.
Cade, you're up.
Solidly yellow.
The
Orange.
the glowing circle, actually glowing sphere around Cade flickers and dies, and you guys lose circle of power. And then Cade will just like let his wings drop and it lands and strikes his fist into the ground and it flashes back up. Recast circle of power.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And then as my bonus action, I will use Lion's Roar and I'll say, Marcus, you're back! Kill it! You get a free action to react to attack.
Right now?
Yes.
Alright.
Stab him in the head.
Attack, not an action, right?
No.
Okay.
A attack.
Now if you crit,
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Or if you kill it.
Or if you critical fail.
Oh, we haven't had a Shivram toss this
Shivram
fight yet.
flies off into the
I do.
That's right. 22 misses.
22 does not hit.
You have Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, that would almost certainly make it hit.
Let me do
Yeah.
that. Let me do that. 24.
Does not hit.
It's like just flaps his wings and floats back up to
Mediocre.
I know, I feel using force of will.
Zora tentacle sloshes your way, but whiffs overhead.
He can miss.
Yeah, totally.
He has to roll like
It's a
3.
fair fight.
Yeah.
He's just rolling really
You're
well.
20.
Yeah, no shit.
You're a grown up now.
You need
Okay.
to drink though. I mean,
The thing roars in rage. Everyone give me a whiz save. You have disadvantage.
So just I'll normal because you all have advantage. Plus 4.
nat 20. He scared me once. It never happened again. I got a nat 20 on both of his
Roars.
Yeah.
Roar.
11.
25.
26.
Crit pass.
Crit pass.
Nat 20.
Understand.
I got good brains.
Yeah, good.
My parents are watching.
I mean, I was going to stab you earlier, too.
No, that wasn't my real.
Unearthly truths and unclear geometry ripples its way through your brain. Marcus and Cade, you both take 50 points of psychic damage. Zora and Cassie, you take 25. Antoria, you have Mind Blank cast.
Yeah.
25.
Looks around a little to realize what's going on even.
We're all like, ah! And then Antoria's just like, he can brain punch me!
Yeah.
Now Antoria gets it. Oh!
Oh, brain punch.
I didn't say it. It's not my turn.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, of course. And then 2 fire boys up here.
No.
Yeah.
Get away from me. What about this?
I think
Marcus, you're up.
I think it's best if they're right by you, Marcus.
That's fine. Marcus goes, oh, he can brain punch me! And then he stabs the dude next to him.
Going
Yeah,
for Arnold
yeah.
Schwarzenegger,
He
Circa
flings-
Conan the Barbarian.
Flings Shivram at Casper.
I believe that's called displacement.
I'm waiting for this natural one today. Okay, 20 hit, Pyro Bro, Goatman.
Does.
Okay.
It does.
Cool.
You did it.
Nice.
Yay.
We444 asks, shouldn't Lion's Roar now be Lich's Roar?
Or Tanger's Cry.
Or
You wouldn't
the
cry.
Me and Tanger aren't on the best
That's true.
or maybe the Boy Bother.
boy bother.
Yeah, the Boy Bother.
Wow.
I was thinking like the Cubs cry because he's a little baby lion.
What about
Probably
the
something like
That's we're done. We're
I
not
feel-
going nowhere. Thread over.
I deal 25 damage to the goat.
Yeah,
Thanks for playing
Well,
Dungeons
like
and
a
Dragons.
different thing over here, Lois. Why would you interrupt with that?
Should probably be something like
It's alive.
Crusaders orders.
What about like the hobos? The
Hey, he dresses nice now.
the vagrants coin the vagrants jar rattle.
How's about the servant stabbers howl?
I attribute.
I burned those servants, sir.
Oh,
That's
okay,
stabbing.
sorry. The
Yeah,
servant
it was the
burners.
mercenaries that got stabbed
That's
right in
right.
the neck.
Yeah.
What is wrong
They
with
were
this
bandits,
group?
not mercenaries.
Oh my
Oh yeah, they were bandits.
He's still alive, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, alright. Oh,
There you go.
wait,
That's a crit. That's a crit. That's a
Is
crit.
it?
That's a crit.
Yeah, 18, 19,
Yeah,
20 are
18,
quick.
19, nice. Alright, great.
He's not alive anymore.
Make him float. Make him float.
Fuck.
He's gonna float.
Make them float.
Everything floats down here.
Yep. Everyone.
That's a
floats.
reference to the Stephen
John
King
Wick.
book, The Stand.
Yes.
48 damage.
Still up.
Still up?
Yeah.
I think they're getting progressively stronger.
The goat guy's stronger now.
We're
No,
not
we
eating
just
this time.
when we spawned last time, Cassia and Antoria both slammed them with spells, so they seem
24.
He looks really tired, but he's still up.
He's got 1 hit point.
God,
I think.
brain punch him.
I don't have any more brain punch.
Why?
I didn't
Brendan's not
scale.
keeping track.
No, he's. We never updated that ability. Oh, I crit.
Oh.
You could just kill him.
Okay, he's dead. Also, I
Got fucking
get
another
a
attack.
free attack.
That took entirely too
Don't
long.
fire, boy.
Alright, I'm gonna attack.
Missed a good conversation
Just
about
Kraken.
boys and daddies.
29 hits, right?
Yes.
Just Kraken? Okay, cool. Ooh, nice. 29 damage.
Oh, how pleasant.
And I'll use my action surge before I get teleported away again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Try to keep him off the dust kraken for a little while.
Exactly. Okay. Don't do that. It's 26 hit.
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe that's our number.
24 damage. That's a miss. That's a miss.
Would you fucking get it together?
That's a miss. Wait.
So big.
No, yeah, it's a miss. So 24 damage. And that's it.
All right.
Kate's still just like, just watching.
Mediocre! Just.
Like trying to get like the tips of these.
Yeah.
tentacles, like
Cassie, are you still
A
prone?
huge flesh face right in front of
Have I had a turn?
him. Down.
No?
Yeah, you're still down.
Yeah, I don't think you've had a turn yet.
Yeah.
Oh shit, okay. Well, then I guess.
I think you're getting some grabby hands.
No!
That's another crit is the thing.
That's not okay.
it's okay. It's the last one. So you can
Give me
You
that
died.
good dex save. You got disadvantage.
You have regular then because you're on advantage from power.
Dex.
Yup.
4.
It's gonna be 18.
You take 42 points of damage as its palm comes smashing down onto you, and as it lifts back up off the ground, it has Cassia, so small Cassia, in his grasp.
No!
Aw, that was so cute. It's like a
She's
Smurf.
adorable!
Yeah.
She's adorable.
To die.
That's not how adorable works!
Zor, it's your turn here in Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay. Bonus action. I think I've only got 3 left.
Cassia's bleeding from everything. Just.
TMI.
He is going to. The massive spirit weapon's going to swing down on the fire boy. Oh,
Dang it.
does a 16 hit?
Negative.
Nice. Misses. And then for my actual action, I will go ahead and is everybody kind of beat up?
I am
Yeah.
Yep.
kind of
Yeah.
beat up.
Little bit.
I'm really beat up, so I think I'm just gonna.
Just heal myself.
I think it's time for the mass heal, in my opinion.
I dig it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Mass heal. So I'm gonna assume we don't have more than 709 HPs of damage.
I'm down 160.
Down
It might be worth counting.
Yeah, it might be.
We're actually pretty close here for once.
93.
Alright, so 93.
82.
Actually, you're better at this.
Okay, hold on. So I'm tracking it. So Cade needed 93, you say. Okay.
82.
Marcus needs 82. Okay, what do you need, Zor?
160.
Okay, what do you need, Cassia?
153.
153, and let me see what I need. I need 170.
Yeah.
I have a lot more HP now because I bought toughness and put points in
I'm
concentration.
doing the math, one sec.
Bounce back.
5, 8.
So after I got that thing.
That's
here.
660.
Yeah.
So we cover it, but barely.
Okay. The extra points, I guess.
Just dissipate.
go
We
to
can't
the
do anything.
spirits.
Give him a little buddy.
Casimir.
Oh, little buddy. And
Little buddy's just like.
I don't think they're
gloating.
sure. All right. Everyone gets the full.
All done?
Thank God.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's my turn.
Okay.
Zorak the clutch.
Zor tries to snatch you up, but misses.
Yeah. And he didn't like that.
Do I still have a goat up?
You have one
Yes.
goat.
Okay, it is going to shoot. Actually, it's gonna look over at. Are you still up in the air? No,
Yeah,
you
like,
landed.
like slightly.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean.
No, but
yeah.
I'm like a foot off the ground.
Right, okay.
You can see me though. We have line of sight. If that's
Oh,
your asking.
okay. Then.
I don't know why I'm telling you that.
That's fine. That's good. I appreciate you. You're my friend. He makes some arcane gestures through the air, and black sigils take form.
Is he casting a spell?
Yes.
Antoria barely glances in his direction, not even expending energy to counter it.
Wow.
Is it 3rd level or lower?
Yes.
Then it
Wait.
just-
No, it's 5th.
Oh, 5th. Then I do have to make a check.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I mean,
It's possible I could fail the check.
it is. It is.
Ooh, I almost did. I counter a 6th level or lower.
Oh, well, sure enough.
Yeah. Cade will like start to lift his shield and then just drop it.
Okay. Toria's shield recharges slightly.
Does your big Githka have opportunity attacks? Okay, then he's gonna move away from it. He'll just move like towards between Rachel and Herbie, so that he's like away from things.
Okay.
Oh,
But, like,
wait.
I will get an opportunity attack.
Like here?
Way over there.
Huh?
Yeah, you do.
Way over
Didn't he
there.
say you
Not the
No,
goat.
no, you're talking about
The
goat.
goat, goat,
The
yeah.
goat.
Oh!
Yeah, there's a goat over there. I'm not willing to put it past you. You're a 20th level warrior.
Make an opportunity attack on anyone in the battlefield.
Yeah,
There you go.
That's.
Anytime.
I believe it.
Anywhere.
All right,
We're middle strength.
Cassia. At the start of your turn, you feel horrendous energy coursing through the palm that you're grasping. You take 29 points of psychic damage.
Not good. My poor brains.
It's bad for your brain.
Yeah, you said 29?
Yes, and you are restrained.
Real bad.
Yeah, not good.
It's fine.
What's my thing to get out of this?
Strength or you can give me. It's going to be an opposed dex or attack roll. Excuse me, dex or strength on your choice.
Dex or strength?
Yes, you're either like prying your way out or squiggling your way out.
I'm gonna squiggle my way out.
Squiggle.
Squiggle.
Is it a save?
It is a check.
So
No help from the arrow.
Okay, no.
Sorry.
Squiggles there.
Get the squiggling.
I rolled pretty good.
So did I. It's a dex save.
Yep.
So that's gonna be a 27.
You nearly free yourself, but he manages to just.
Plus 12.
Whoop.
I can do it. I believe in myself.
You tumble to the ground.
Mom and Dad are watching.
You take 7 points of fall damage.
I assume you'll use your move to stand.
What is the ground here?
It's just flat.
It's a TV.
Occasionally,
yeah.
Antoria summons an island.
It's like the ground, so
Every
you to it.
every RPG I've ever made, I've tried to make a level like this, and then the environment artists come back and are like, "What's the ground?" And I'm just like, "It's just like Final Fantasy." And then they stuff me in my locker and go home.
That's why they installed them?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Okay. Was that my turn?
Yes.
That is unfortunate.
You can stand up, but that's it.
I stood up.
Okay.
Can I scramble a little bit to be next to Cade?
Not if you stand up.
Okay.
You could crawl over there and just lay beside me.
Just roll.
Antoria, I'm punching you.
Oh no.
I'm gonna do it.
Alright, do it.
Give me a dex save.
Okay. Dex save is a 22.
You take 41 points of punch.
Shield eats a little of it, but 41 you said?
Yep. And it's your turn.
Cool. One moment. Alright. Toria gestures while staring at the dust kraken. Shut up. And multicolored lights burst over its head.
Fireworks, are you using prestidigitation?
No,
You know Klingon spells?
DC 19 Wisdom save, please.
He succeeds.
Okay. Did he will a success? Or
He
can I-
did.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
good because that was confusion. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I arcane check to determine how many more times he can auto succeed?
You can. It's gonna be really difficult.
I'm really good at arcane.
I know.
Matt.
Not when I roll like that. 18. Okay. Fair enough. But hey, I forced one of them. That's good.
I think we forced like 4 or 5 by now.
Yeah.
We'll see.
At the end of your turn, I'm gonna try and punch Cade. Have to reroll. Really, you should be forcing this. What's your AC?
26.
I miss.
Ooh!
No, not that. It's like,
Oh yeah.
Miss.
Oh, let's try again.
yeah, there you
There you
go.
go.
Cool.
Cable just sort of float out of the way.
And it's your turn.
He's like, these wings are dumb. I don't know why this is what I decided to do with my arcane.
Valaria is like,
I got the broom.
let's
I like them.
see.
What's Casimir doing this
Just
whole
one.
time?
He's throwing popcorn at his mask and it's just falling off.
Does he have like a little chair you made?
I'm gonna
It's, like, sitting in it?
float a few feet over so I'm next to Zorak.
Yep.
And I'm gonna double attack the dust kraken.
Do it.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Zorak first.
He's changing allegiance
Yep.
all of a sudden.
That's a miss.
He's given this a lot of thought, and
That is a hit. I guess I will put fucking dot a smite into this. I guess this one doesn't matter. Always cast it. Don't matter none. One
He's
hit.
not lecturing us about tarot cards while we fight him.
What?
what?
First time I think.
Oh.
Yes.
The boss that music is from does that.
That's 30 here.
Appropriate.
I can't play those games.
Yeah, you know, it's just
41
Battle for
damage.
Let's do this one.
And I don't really have anything else to add, so that's it.
Cool.
And the bonus actions will be my concentration.
At the end of your turn, it's going to try and lash at you with a tentacle. That will hit. Give me a strength check.
Check, you said?
Yeah.
15.
Or save.
Oh, that's very different.
Yeah, it is. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Then that is 15, 19, 22.
Okay, you take 33 points of damage, but that's it. And then on its turn, first of all, I think it's going to try and punch everyone. So we'll do Cade. Hits Marcus.
2 to AC.
Alright, let's do
You have plus 2 to AC.
Marcus, does 27 hit you? Okay. Zor does. Ooh, these are terrible. Does 28 hit you?
No, Terry.
Nice.
Nice, you're welcome.
Yeah. Yep.
We've got to pile it all up to make that happen, but still.
Cassie, does 29 hit you?
Yeah.
Antoria does 25.
I gotta mark my reaction.
Nice.
Victoria's
I find out when it hit.
Alright, who did I hit?
Me.
Me.
Okay, each of you takes 39 points of punch damage.
Ouch.
And then Antoria,
boy.
its eyes flash multicolors at you. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Advantage, +4.
That's actually a little rough. 19.
You feel a dreadful sensation come over you.
Does Mind Blink protect against it?
We'll see once we know the details.
I was checking to see if anything was going to counter this. Well, it's not a spell. I meant like
to know if
the spell assaults and twists your mind, spawning delusions and provoking uncontrolled action. You're confused.
Same spell I tried to use.
Yes,
Oddly, Mind Blink doesn't protect against that.
it does not. No.
Oh shit.
You hit
However,
Antoria with the
yes.
status
A ghostly image of Antoria appears next to him and casts Dispel Magic.
Oh!
Spell 5th level or lower.
Now, what is it that's doing that?
The contingency. If Antoria loses control of his actions due to an effect Dispel Magic could remove.
Finally.
Second time. It's happened before.
Okay, good.
Will
All right.
automatically be cast at 5th level.
Okay. Then at 5th level. So what? How high does it dispel?
5th or lower automatically.
It is not automatic.
Alright, then I will make a check with inspiration.
Okay.
And it is dispelled if it is 17th level or lower.
It is dispelled. Well done.
Antoria bows briefly to his ghostly clone who vanishes.
It's like it's
Not real.
It's real enough to remove the effect.
Jinx.
Marcus.
Alright.
Alright.
Alright. Gotta do some work.
I'll do a little healing, but I'll also do some damage, hopefully, or fling shit wrong. We'll see.
Let's do this.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Rise
rest.
into the void. Bye forever. I guess I'll use my body's club now.
I'll use Great Weapon Master to try and hit him even harder. That's gonna miss.
It's not the same.
That is gonna miss.
Good God.
That is gonna miss.
Yeah, Kate's like,
This has all been 6 or lower. Oh, that doesn't count. That is gonna miss.
Oh no.
Where's Marcus? He
Did we get
So
to
he's
Marcus?
He went to the reading
Oh,
dimension. Came back a nerd.
Oh, but I'll heal a little bit. But that's it for me.
All right. At the end of your turn, I'm going to try and punch Zor.
Yeah.
Marcus isn't a threat.
Oh, clearly not. Meanwhile, there's this huge gift over here.
Yeah.
Does 30 hit you?
Yeah.
Give me a dex save.
I can't parry. Yeah.
+4. You have advantage. Nice.
So that's 23 plus 4, 27.
You take 37 points of smash damage, but you manage to wriggle your way out of getting grabbed.
Alright.
And then it's your turn.
Nice.
Alright.
Oh, that goat's still standing.
Yep.
Could be
Sorry,
what?
I'm mapping. Alright.
Weapon smack.
Yeah. Actually, is it 20 feet if I get cuts? I don't think
Oh, it might not be. He moved pretty good.
It could
Your
like.
gift has
15,
range.
15.
Your gift has range.
Does my gift have range?
It fits that large size category.
I don't think it can reach anyway then. So it's gonna go for
No, it's got 10-foot reach.
Well,
That's
then, well, it wouldn't.
Does it say in the spell that it's large?
Oh, okay.
I think that's
That
a
was-
I think that's a
it was
cosmetic.
a-
So
That's
it
the
could
magic.
like move here, attack the dust kraken, and then next turn.
That's true. I guess I will do that.
And the goat's gonna then run the other
Thematic
direction.
effects.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so it's gonna attack Oliver. Oh, does it? No.
26.
22 doesn't hit.
It does not.
I got like a 1 out of 4. Yeah, anyway. I guess I'll finally do the thing I've been wanting to do this whole time but never found the time to. I'm gonna cast
Drink.
Holy Aura.
Oh. Okay. Well.
Everyone has advantage on saving throws.
What? No. What does this look like?
Oh, what does this look like? Of course, I haven't cast this yet.
Yo, anytime you cast anything, I want to know what it looks like. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes.
Well, I'm not casting it on myself, so I don't have to cast myself.
It's very cinematic.
Zor says the spirits are with us today, and then everyone kind of glows, golden glow like the rest of the map. The spirits kind of swirl around everyone, and everyone now has advantage on saving throws, which I already had. But enemies have disadvantage on attacks against us.
Oh, snap. How long does this
What's
last?
the range?
It is 30 feet, so I
Not
everyone's within 30 feet.
Not
Marcus
Marcus,
is on.
but
Mr.
You
Marcus.
can move within range.
You sure can.
Does it work on goats?
So here's the thing. If they are fiend or undead and they hit us, they have to do a con save or get blinded.
Good to know.
We didn't say that in character.
Yeah.
And that'll be my turn.
Please tell me Lothra's a fiend.
I don't think so. I think he's like
I think he's unclassified.
Oh!
It's in the question mark,
we were
question mark,
summoning
question
fiends.
mark.
That's like what we were doing.
I don't think he's gonna fall.
Oh, also the gift is starting to like blink a bit. It's like flashing in and out.
Marcus, you're going to Pound Town.
Good God.
Don't say
Does
that!
30 hit you?
yeah.
Okay, give me a dex save.
Ah.
Balvanimity.
Disadvantage, by the way.
Oh yes.
Counterattack that never lands and just wastes my react.
Never mind, I don't hit.
Oh.
Yay!
Hey.
Fucking 31! I hit him with my attack.
You did it.
Eat my ass, Brendan.
Wow!
Wait, where are
Thank
we
you for
going?
the game, Brendan!
Thanks for coming to Pound Town, everyone.
I just want to come here.
Full smite. I'm like real skinny over here though.
Oops, pretty full.
It's 11.
Well, dice.
I mean, my spell slots.
Yeah.
10 damage now. 20, 30, 43, 50, that's 59 damage.
Not bad.
It's not bad, no, for a single attack. That was a double attack.
Okay.
Also, Holy Aura lasts a minute.
Okay.
Cool.
I think someone asked that.
10 rounds. We might have to go through this.
We're going through some 10 rounds
Yeah.
today.
Where is Zor? Is he on the other side of that?
It's right beside Cave.
Okay.
Yeah.
The goat yells. Zor, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Alright. I'm good.
You have disadvantage.
Oh.
+4.
You have disadvantage plus
I
4.
don't trust that die.
You're good.
Okay, 28 plus 4, or 32.
Jesus.
I got plus 12 to my.
Yeah. Wisdom is a good save for a
Yeah, that's pretty good. Nope, you're good. Nothing happens.
You're gonna have PTSD from when that gun ripped your fucking arms off.
Oh, yeah.
No, he seems to have no real like mental problems whatsoever. I don't know what he's doing with this crew.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 axe boys manifest.
Oh man.
Take care of your goat people.
Right next.
People.
No. No, one shows up the other side.
Just where?
Like right next to the
Size of
gift
wall out
gun.
front?
Yeah, there you go.
That works.
He's fine.
Yeah.
He's having a good day. Cassia, you're up.
Well, that changes things.
I hope it's the same guys, like just
Yeah.
constantly ping-ponging back and forth.
God, I don't want to go back out there. That
They're not.
happened me 8 times.
But most of the rendering budget is being spent on the environment, so I can only put so many models in this.
Cassia's gonna come up over here next to Cade
Not a bad
and
plan.
then explode literally everyone.
Oh.
Except for the party.
I was gonna say.
Well, at all.
I actually, ugh.
Cade's been kind of a dick.
Yeah.
If you're gonna like accidentally explode him, now'd be your chance.
How's,
We know he's gonna find the body.
how's Alothra looking?
He's gross.
Well,
His aberrant form makes him impervious to analysis.
okay. I,
Like he's kind of like he's got a form, but he's also like constantly undulating and changing, like
like
an Akira monster, where like sometimes he looks like he's damaged, but that's just his guts.
It's just real gross.
Yeah.
They,
Oh,
they're
those
just
are
on
on
the
the
outside
outside.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I got this crown of dust cracking control that I got Zor to give me last game.
Maybe you should have been using that.
Well, it
Did you
was,
forget you had it?
Yeah. Well, it's one of those things where it felt like it was there was like at the right moment at the right time.
Yeah,
It was
that's fine,
Like, it was
that's
a big
fine.
cinematic thing.
Sure.
And I didn't think I could use it first thing off.
I do think it has been laid out that if you use it and it doesn't work, you literally go insane forever.
She has actually not been told that, but she examined
Oh,
it.
okay.
But
she
you met
examined it
Marvin,
a lot. She
so-
examined it a lot.
Yeah.
Did she?
Give me an Arcana check.
Ooh. Inspiration, if you don't.
Yeah, maybe it's inspirational.
Oh.
I reroll once.
Yeah, you do.
Uh.
Pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can do that too.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Do you
Everything's
reroll that?
working against
No,
you.
not on those.
11 plus your Arcana.
11 plus 14, so 25.
There's a lot going on right now, and you're having a little difficulty like putting everything together. You know, just like mapping things out. But you could try again next turn.
Okay, for as far as like using the
Like
crown.
you're pretty sure that there's something to this, but you're not sure what just yet.
Put the crown on the dust kraken. It will go insane.
It already is.
Oh.
Was that my turn?
Put it on
No.
Cade because he
Okay.
can't go crazy.
In that case, I'm going to explode.
Putting the crown on the desk card gives it a wish.
So DC 21
I just wish to go
save
home.
on all of the guys for a
What kind of
con?
save is this?
Con?
Okay.
This is destructive way.
Okay. Right. Okay, everyone except for the axe near Marcus saved.
Okay, Axioneer Marcus falls over.
Oh,
Well, if
sorry.
only it was the other one.
Sorry, friend.
It'll be quick.
17 and then 10, 17. So 17 damage total to the savers, and then double that to 34 for the failure.
Beautiful.
The failure. Ouch.
You're not my dad. You can't talk to me like that.
Where did my pencil go?
All done?
Yes.
Okay. Tentacle slamming in Cade's direction.
Give me that tentacle slam.
I keep forgetting that I don't have advantage on attacks anymore. That misses.
Did he find it? Oh, God.
Hey, Toria.
Alright. Victoria will quickly confirm something.
He consults the rule book.
Yeah.
I'll check the book of legends.
If there was a time to get things right, this would be the time.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Alright. Victoria gestures and points here, and a spear of multicolored lights, a little larger this time, appears over all 3 of these bad guys.
Okay.
DC 19 wisdom saves for all 3.
The gift guy's unaffected.
Yeah, it's not at all affected.
Both demons fail real bad. Althra succeeds.
The demons are dancing to a different tune now. They are confused. And Toria will, or rather, I will tell you what they're up to on their turns.
Oh yeah, they are different boys, so we'll put them there.
And that is, Antoria will move up a little bit to make sure he stays well in early range, but other than that, I'm done.
Oh yeah, you all fall off or shit.
I'm gonna punch you.
Okay. Disadvantage.
Yeah, the only roll the one die. I heard it.
Actually, double disadvantage.
There's no such thing as double
I
disadvantage.
know.
I know, I've been playing a lot of Dungeons and Dragons. Give me a dex save.
That's not super good. How does 16 do for you?
You are grabbed and you take 62 points of punch.
That's a lot of punch.
It's very punchy.
Yeah, that's a lot of punch.
Yeah, he's not a real subtle ancient horror.
Yeah. Bomb. Ow.
Look, it works. It's your turn. You are restrained. On your turn, madness courses through your blood. You
I
take.
mean, am I not immune to that at this point?
It's just like
It's pretty cool.
it's not. It's really abusive to his loved ones.
Is it like lights and colors?
You take 29 points of psychic damage.
Okay, remind me what restraint does.
Can't move, disadvantage on attacks.
Yep.
Disadvantage on dex saves, advantage to be attacked.
Yep.
Strength down.
I can misty stuff.
Oh.
I'm super low on spell slots.
Yeah, this is a good use for
It's
one,
like
probably.
yeah. I'm gonna misty step out. Poof. I will misty step
Right next to Cassia again. Yes.
here, so that everyone's in my aura range. And he'll pop out and then just sort of lower himself to the ground with his wings and pant. Kate is beat to shit. He'll like bite the tip of his glove and rip it off and lay on hands himself for whatever I have left. Wow. Everything I have left minus 1.
Price is right, dude.
How beat to shit?
Real beat to shit. A lot less now, but still bad.
Alright.
Great. Your turn is done.
Yep.
He's gonna punch you again.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I would do if I were him.
Yep.
Miss.
Oh, thank God.
He'll push off his hand and sort of like float up in the air with his wings for a second and then slump back down.
Cool.
Okay, maybe they're not that stupid.
All right. It's his
Take it
turn.
back.
Not even angel themed. Like that's not a thing in this world.
It's his turn. Rather than like throwing him around, he is gonna throw one punch at Cade. That's a crit.
With disadvantage.
Well, he has advantage normally, so I rolled one die, and I rolled a 20.
That's
And now I'm gonna kill your friend.
No!
Give me a dex save.
I just stopped hating him again.
Let's see if that.
I know it's perfect.
Dex save is an 18.
Okay, you are definitely grabbed.
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
You take 83 points of punch.
Down.
Does Olafur hold him even though he's down?
Yeah, absolutely. He's got a Cade now.
Kate's like you see him like the hand close around him and the wings flicker out and die.
Nice. Next, I think, is gonna be Marcus.
We no longer have benefits.
27 hit you?
Yeah. By the way, I'm
Aura's
unconscious.
gone.
All the auras
Give me
are
a dex
gone.
save.
It's just your straight up dex
We
save.
still have advantage.
Yeah, we have advantage, but not the +4.
Ah, right.
Marcus does not.
No, I
Marcus
don't.
is too
'cause
far
I'm out
from
of
you.
range.
Sorry.
It's okay.
It's okay. We're not used to managing our auras.
12.
Okay, you take 26 points of damage and you're also grabbed.
Oh.
Hey, boys and girls.
Very grabby.
Shit goes downhill real fast when the aura.
Zor, I miss you. I'm gonna try again. I crit.
Why?
Give me a dex save.
I don't wanna.
You're getting like a mathematically insulting number of crits.
That's 20.
I suspect he does not only crit on 20s. Is the thing.
No, I do.
Oh.
I'm just cheating.
Had advantage.
I had advantage for a long
night.
time.
Yeah.
That 20 on my save.
Okay, you just get slammed in the face.
Oh, that's
You
fine.
take 54 points of slam.
Lovely.
Welcome to
The jam.
the jam.
Slam.
Great. Great.
Have some Slender's
I
jam.
don't have another mass heal, guys.
Yeah.
Marcus, it's your turn.
Cool.
Antoria still has wish.
You madness courses through your stomach. You take
Oh, I'm so hungry.
12 points of damage, psychic,
Okay.
and you're restrained.
Tummy
I can still
damage?
reach this.
12.
Well,
No, tummy damage.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna
Tummy punch.
stab this downed man in the groin.
You're grappled though.
Yeah, you're in one of his hands, like.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Million feet in the
That's
air.
right. At the okay.
I really wish your like figures would like fit.
Snap in there.
Yeah.
It's a little flimsy.
Yeah, I'm
okay.
gonna try it.
Well, then I will attack at
You can also try to struggle free.
Give that back.
Don't actually
so-
take
Because
them.
you have disadvantage on attacks while you're restrained, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's true. I have disadvantage anyways. I don't want to get one. So
You
I'll-
get advantages. Well, no.
I'm gonna do strength check? Opposed strength check for breaking out.
Alter looks pretty weak. I don't think he's like a muscle guy.
I mean, he's
He's a lean guy. Speed guys fight to the burger.
He skipped armed egg.
32.
You
Snap one of his fingers
snap
off.
one of his fingers off and drop back to the ground.
Nice.
You take 8 points of fall damage,
That takes my turn.
and you are prone. You can stand up, but that's it.
Okay.
He's gonna try and.
It's just smash.
Do I still have-
the ground every round?
It's not a bad idea, but he's going to tentacle lash Zor. Do 29 hit you?
Luck, idiots.
Your aura's gone, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 29 hits me then.
Give me a strength save.
Wouldn't have. Oh wait, I get 2 dice. Still not great. 15 strength save.
Okay, you are knocked down, pushed back 20 feet, and you take 34 points of punch damage.
Excellent.
Do I still have an axe boy up?
You have one confused axe boy, one prone axe boy.
All right, well let's deal with confused Detron.
All right, the confused one this turn will the magic wheel of fun time.
As a result of his confusion, he
The creature uses its action to make a melee attack against a random creature within its reach. If there is no creature within its reach, it does nothing.
Okay, well, there's all Othra.
There's also
Then it makes-
It's actually
he has
a little-
reach though too.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Fire breath.
Oh yeah.
You get it.
Could make either one of them, your choice.
Uh,
random though, I guess.
Yeah, I
I'll
think
pick
it's
for you.
random. Well, why don't you?
9, that's this guy.
Okay, it was just random, or excuse me, how many attacks is it?
Make a melee attack, just one.
Okay. That hits.
Okay.
Yes.
Then I guess I have to make a poison save, and he fails. Let's just say that the fire guy just gets like chopped in half.
He doesn't see that coming.
He was confused too, so he doesn't even know why he's dead.
That's kind of the best way, right?
Yeah.
Is it?
He didn't see that.
Alright.
Okay, and then the other one I think is going to stand up.
Go home.
Attack
Is he
opportunity.
gonna go home?
Oh, not anymore, sadly.
Yeah.
Book.
And he like takes his axe and looks at Marcus and starts like he's standing defensively.
Okay.
Alright, this guy gets another save against confusion. DC 19 wisdom. Okay. He's not. He's
Zor.
confused.
Alright. Bonus action. This thing's really flickering now. Still up, but it's pretty close. Let's see if it hits. Oh yeah, that's good. 26. I wish I'd used it on Ultra, but it didn't. So Axe Bro is gonna get hit for.
It's not a bad.
Unless it's 26.
Yeah, it hits. Yeah.
I don't know if they're better or more improved Axe Bros.
Axe Pro Plus.
Uh, 50 damage.
15?
50.
Okay.
50 force
50.
damage.
You cleave him in half.
Alright.
Both halves continue to dance.
Antoria drops confusion.
And now for my actions. We're not doing great. Is using an item a full action, like a full?
Are you still prone?
you are.
Yeah, actually,
Oh,
sorry, I was standing
okay.
up.
Okay.
I'm not moving anywhere.
Alright.
It's like not worth it. Just does all of his casting.
I mean, I'm a bug.
It's not that bad, is the thing.
Yeah, prone's kind of tame in 5th
Yeah.
edition.
So using an item, is that like a full action or?
It's dependent on the item.
Depends on the item. What item are you talking about?
I wish to use my vial of summoned water.
That's fine. Yeah, you can just. That's a free action. That's fine.
Uncorking it. It's
Okay.
like, spirits aid us, and then I'll summon the water element for this.
Okay.
It's like, bloop, oh my god! What?
Why would you do this to me? Why?
Man, I hate this fucking job.
It's 11.
I got his stats here. Should I just do his attack now?
I don't know. When does it take its attack?
It's a magic item, it may not say.
Yeah, it doesn't say this.
Okay, well,
You can't yell at
there's a
him too much.
spell, like,
So the
summon...
normal spell takes a minute to cast, but it's an item, so I just incorporate.
Well, what's the spell do
Okay.
after it takes a minute to cast? Let me help you.
I got it.
Conjure elemental, you call forth an elemental servant. Appears... roll initiative for the elemental, which has its own turns.
Yep.
Oh.
15 plus stats. So 17.
Okay, it will
Or
enter...
not 17. Yeah, 17.
Are you sure?
Yes, 17.
Okay, it will enter the queue next turn,
Sorry.
which I think is like... No, it's actually there.
Yeah, there we go.
I think the second time I've used that thing.
Yep, cool.
And we still get an action.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
That was a free.
yeah, it's free.
Then I'm gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds again.
Oh, okay. Kane is undead.
I'm gonna beef it up.
Lich boys.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna beef it up. Just one. So everyone gets. Sorry, I don't roll anymore. Everyone gets 44 HP back.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Kate, do you wake up?
Would, yeah.
Yeah, you heal from 0, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't
Yes.
track negatives except for checking
Death.
each time you get hit.
Yes.
Cable. Oh fuck. Still here, huh?
I think you're still in the claw.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sort of thinking in.
All done?
About a saving.
Yes.
It hasn't been that long.
Okay.
Kate doesn't know.
Yeah.
I'll offer
You know when
a...
you're dead.
Oh, Kane! No.
Does a 20 hit you?
No.
Yes.
You hit the sharp part of the razor
Yeah,
hand.
Kate will like stuff his head down into the hand and it just like clamps its own hand.
Okay, do I
I
have
have
any-
immune fear.
do I have any goats left?
No goats
No.
left.
Okay.
Oh, he's got an expert, but not
Goats
a
Not a
That's
goat.
not true. They're
No,
different.
not a goat.
my bad.
Okay.
Goats are going. Got you, goat.
Okay, goats spawn. Or no, wait, they died this turn. One
Yeah,
of
they
the last
died
one
this
died
turn.
this turn, excuse me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Does anyone want to give me this? Like, Cassie's trying to figure out, like, do I put this on my head?
Yes,
or on
I
my
will give you.
It could go around my waist.
Yeah, seriously.
On
Cassie's
account of my
tiny.
smallness.
No, actually, it was made for small people.
I'll grind
Yeah,
this
I
is,
know.
This is halfling size.
But they have big heads.
I'll grind up and snort it. See what happens.
Oh, okay. It's,
I like that.
31.
Okay. You are reasonably certain that you can use this to banish the creature from whence it came, but not while it still breathes.
Not while it's still breathing. Do you have anything to, like, take lungs and remove them?
That's excessively literal, Rachel.
Put it in rear
I
naked
could
choke.
polymorph it into a maggot that doesn't have lungs.
Yes!
Yeah, don't just polymorph the dust crack.
But you have to explain this whole theory of yours to Antoria first. He's not going to do that on his
So
own.
they're off 8 turns.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
No.
All right, show me your abstract. Show me your abstract. Where's your thesis? Okay, good. You're approved. We'll do the experiment.
I'm gonna use... I can't get decayed is the problem.
Land in the air.
Yeah. Is anyone else, like, real close to dead?
I
actually really good.
Okay.
just healed everyone.
Well, it wasn't a lot.
You're alive, too.
I am, but I'm very close to dead is the thing.
I wish I had the thing where I could, like, throw a little buddy up there and cast through him or do, like, the Andrew thing. I can't heal you.
That's fine, I'll just die.
That's not what I want to have
Okay.
happen.
You could hold a turn.
As long as the
hold
mission
the turn.
succeeds,
Yeah.
that's all Kate cares about.
Cassie, what are you doing?
I think I'm gonna hold my turn and yell to Antoria, "Get Cade next to me if you can." So I'm gonna go after Antoria. This is my.
Antoria!
Cool. Can I see any
No,
part?
wait.
Oh.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Can I see any part of Cade at all?
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Tanger can help.
Yeah, because in fact, Tanger might get this duty if he's the only one who can see it. Tanger got a 17. I got a 22.
I think you managed to see a dirty, dirty boy peeking out of one of those fists.
All right. You're gonna glare at me so much.
This is gonna be great.
Antoria casts Wall of Force. Let me quickly sketch what's going on here.
Show me your
It's in the
Is this a
shape of
cage-shaped
duck.
bubble?
No, it's worse than that.
Oh, of course it is.
So Wall of Force
Yeah, more
stimulates.
like Wall of course.
Wall of Force.
That's not a good show.
So
That's good. That's good.
Wall of Force
Alright.
stimulates that when it intersects creatures, you decide which side of the wall they go on. So I'm making a Wall of Force that is slide
Like a
shaped
slide?
with Cade on one side and the Kraken's hand on the other. And he immediately slides down the Force slide, landing right up here.
Right next to Cassia was what she said.
Cassie and Antoria, yeah.
Does it go wee the whole way now? Wee.
No, but Casimir claps.
People tumble really like completely gracelessly. Hit the ground.
I'm from New York.
None of us get the right.
Perhaps
no.
It's less a slide, it's like a bunch of stairs.
It starts out as a slide until he builds momentum.
Why aren't they shaped like this?
That would be terrible. And once Cade has safely landed, Antoria will give him a potion of greater healing.
Oh no! Like she was very adamant.
Oh.
Get him
Oh, okay.
next to me.
Okay, well then he does not do that.
She wants to deliver the coup de grace.
This is all that she has ever wanted.
Okay, are you done?
Yes, but I'm leaving the Wall of Force up notably.
Okay, that's fine. I'll slay.
Well, it's giving you like probably full cover right now.
I'm going to tentacle slap Marcus.
Thank God.
That hits. Give me a strength save.
You do not have advantage via plus. Oh, yeah, you don't have advantage because it's alright.
Yeah, I'm not close enough.
You
Unless
do
you're at
have
the 30 of me.
You do have plus 4.
I probably should make my...
A strength
Oh, wait.
save?
Yep.
38.
Across your ceiling.
Marcus is just like...
You take 20 points of slap damage.
Actually, you high-fived it back.
I also have that armor that lets me reduce the pushback.
Oh
I never
yeah.
get to use
I'm
it.
so glad
That's
you.
too strong.
No one can put damage.
Well, I'm so glad you went back and got it.
That's it.
Cassia is going to put her hand on Cade's forehead because he's prone, so she can reach. She's wanted to do this for ages. She's going to do power word heal.
Okay.
You're at full hit points.
What is the power word heal?
Otter.
Yeah,
Actually,
heal.
it's a rip and power cord on her.
Oh,
nice.
nice.
Yeah.
So she like lays a hand and then she's like, oh, and then she takes her hand off and goes, yeah, no, she, yeah.
Oh, come on!
Bones Cade to full hit points.
All right. Beautiful. It hurts anyway.
Kate's life is pain.
It's a good
A
pain.
little bit of character bleed there.
Zor, you're getting punched.
Excellent.
Antoria will drop the slide of Force.
No, keep the slide up.
No, it could get in Cade's way. He can't
Give me a dex save.
Alright.
He'll go try to swing and hit the damn thing instead. And for all we know, the Dust Kraken probably can see invisible and is no way injured by it.
14.
You take 23 points of punch and you get grabbed.
Of course I do.
Cade, you're up.
Kate will push himself to his feet.
The water elemental on the initiative.
It's
not yet.
Okay,
It's
I
not
didn't
yet.
see it.
Okay. So does it grab and move Zor? Does it like bring it to him to hit?
Yes.
Oh, perfect. Now one.
Yeah, it's like in his grasp.
Good. And I put it's alright. That's really all I care about.
Now everyone's in my ward.
Exactly. Shit balls. Kate.
Or it's not a concentration thing. Just
Kate is gonna
because
double.
I got
it.
it. I got it.
Yeah,
It's
it's
not
good.
concentration.
Kate's gonna
I'm just
double
saying.
attack. The Dust Kraken.
That's a good idea.
That's what I got, man.
Almost.
32. 32. Oh god, I'm not gonna fucking smite. Unfortunately. It's that emergency spell. God damn. Okay, whatever. That's fine. I've had a lot of good rolls today, so I can't complain. I'm gonna complain, actually. I'm actually gonna complain a little bit. Double attack for 27 damage.
That's cute.
And Cade would sort of be like staggering back to his feet and be like, Marcus, hit it this time! Why, Antoria, you get an attack?
Use me. Use your sword.
Alright. That'll do better. Oh, that'll hit. Yeah. 31. 32. And the damage. Oh wait, he's unmarked. Nice.
Nice, there you go.
33 damage. Yeah.
Describe for me your killing blow. Make it good.
Yeah.
Alright, well, ignoring the fact this guy's here, he's gonna run up and like jump and just stab into the thing, and then Shivram's gonna do some sort of blowy thing and go
That's his new thing.
and just like a giant like hole.
I think like he's like already in greatsword form, but he like trick weapons out into like just this massive like 30-foot long weapon of death that just like transforms into its brain. And the thing lets out one final howl as it collapses to the ground, but does not fade out.
That's Dustcracken turn.
Yeah. It's the elemental string.
Alright, it's gonna go attack that axe bro.
I think the X-Pro is going to hold L1, R1.
Can't run away.
Alright, in the interest of
Okay,
yeah.
Go ahead.
You killed it.
go for it.
Yeah, I think the water elemental, determined to do something,
Yes.
just like... and sends this thing flying off into the
They
ether.
both disappear then.
Spectacular.
Into the realm of water.
The standing wave just like flexes. So glad to have come and saved your bacon.
Yep.
Cassia.
Puts on the crown of Dustcracken control.
This flickers out of existence.
And what is it that you wish the Dustcracken to do?
Go back. I cast Power Word Heal on the Dustcracken.
Come on now.
I'm going to send the Dustcracken back to its original world.
With a hideous shudder, the entire body of the thing begins to spiral and dip down below the transparent, inexplicable floor and disappears far beyond this realm of souls and back into the abyss whence it came.
Throw it across the room.
No.
It's gone. Nice.
Does anyone know how to get back from here?
Huzzah! Popcorn everywhere.
I guess I'll
Where did you
heal
even get the popcorn?
everyone again. Everyone just gets another 36 HP.
I am full of surprises.
Yeah.
Did Shivram?
For example, I'm actually a boy.
What? I mean,
Like a little like a like
No, never mind. Hey, you guys did a good job. Hey, that was spectacular.
yes.
Cade will push to his feet.
I'm going to send you home. It needs to be soon.
Yeah. Let's do that, huh? Hey,
With Dragoth gone, you should be safe to escape.
I should.
Goodbye,
I
bitch.
Antoria's not quite that much in a hurry, but he does seem strangely concerned and kind of in a hurry. Sorry, go ahead.
No, please. Thank you. You didn't do all this just for me, I know, but thank you. Oh, Cassia, don't cry.
She hugs.
Cassia.
And then stops second because I don't want to get sent back to your world.
No.
I haven't
Listen,
started
he
yet.
kneels down. I want you to have something. It's meant a lot to me, and I want you to take care of it. He gives you the broom.
That was going to be the science picture of tech.
I take my broom back.
No, that sounds way
Yeah.
more.
That was pretty good.
That was pretty good.
Thank you.
I thought we were having a moment. And that was
No, we were.
Oh,
I wanted to make. Oh.
you made me laugh.
Okay, good.
I'm glad.
He gives you another hug.
Aww.
But no, seriously, I should get out of here before you know. Wait, this whole Heart of Athos thing is cool, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna miss you.
I'll miss you too.
Strange one.
Casimir,
Thank you for putting up with
Kate
it.
will hold his hand out. He'll give him like the Jugger clasp. You surprised me in the end. Thank you. I'm gonna let go.
I'm glad you were able to survive your imprisonment here, and I wish you well back in your home.
Come hi, buddy.
Too slow.
He has to like jump a couple of times to like get it, but like, yeah,
Parts will help. Yeah.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Antoria will reach in his pack and take out a small feather token, and he hands it to Kashmir. If you touch this to the ground, it will plant a large tree. May you remember your time here by it.
You know, I'm the only one in my world that cares at all about this place. Everyone just thinks it's like a junkyard, a wasteland. You guys aren't so bad. Sure, like 90% of the rest of the place is working against you, but
A bit less than 90% now, looking towards where the Dust Kraken used to be.
yeah,
Well, it's our home.
it is. I have to go find mine. Maybe I'll try and make it better too.
Good luck, Casimir. And Antoria actually having the spell slots left, which would be
It's so
Can you wait
awkward.
8 hours, please?
a little bit an hour, but still.
Let's take a nap.
He actually casts Banish, and assuming Kashmir doesn't try to make the saving throw, which would make this awkward. If he is from a dimension other than this one, he returns there, and 1 minute later, the effect is permanent.
Yes, my eggs will spread.
I'm sorry, you're what?
My eggs.
Oh, eggs! I thought you said a very different word, Bill Kirkman. Jeez.
No, he's a good boy.
What?
There is a gradual effect of the sparks of souls, similar to the ones that you'd seen when you first commenced your battle. And you can see that there is a gathering of these spirits that seem to be just sort of giving general, no one's saying anything, but there's an acknowledgement that you have done well. And that these spirits are disappearing into the heart of Athos, where they came. Everyone, give me a perception check.
I have advantage on them because of the feather shield.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
16.
22?
17.
Tanger got a 22, I got a 18.
28.
There are a few more sparks. Some little glistening bits of soul that you hadn't seen before. Coming from Antoria.
Do I notice this as well? Well, seems my time is as short as I feared.
What?
I'm afraid my time with you ends here.
What? Explain.
You've traveled with me a long time. You've seen my power grow, but what I did in that previous battle, that was not me. That was Athos itself aiding us. It asked a price of me, and as a preserver, I must pay it.
Antoria.
There was no other way. You know we wouldn't have survived without it. I don't have long. Antoria seems to be fishing in his pack suddenly. He turns to Cassia, holding out a rather large deck of cards, probably larger than any actual game.
Not even hidden as a play deck anymore.
Well, I mean, who would he hide it from?
She knows what this is.
I have a secret. I've been a wizard the whole time.
Yeah.
Cassia, I had hoped we would study the limits of the arcane together. I'm afraid that will not happen, but he hands you the spell book. There's pretty interesting things in there, things I never showed any of you.
Hugs, like immediately, while holding them and just clings tight.
The power to stop time itself, if for a moment. The power to bring the stars down from the heavens, should you ever wish it. You don't wish it, it's really... There's a reason I didn't use that. I'm sorry I don't have longer to explain. I wish you luck.
I've been honored to travel with you. This is like the world to me.
It's been an honor. Good luck. Zor, though you and your people were alien to me, your faith was easy to recognize.
Never have I known a greater leader of the clutch. There's been no greater leader. You've taken us so far. You've done so much for us. You've always been there, driving us towards this final conclusion where we've finally saved Athos. I can't believe that that's it. Just like that.
It's not such a small thing. Though I did want to accomplish more. We've accomplished a lot. Even the Sorcerer Kings and Sorcerer Queens couldn't do what we did today. It frustrates me to put down a burden half finished, but there's no helping it. At least I know I'm entrusting the world to worthy people.
Yes, the further restoration of Athos is now what comes.
Remember the things that I left with the Tear-Veiled Alliance. Help them use them well. Turns to Marcus. Almost from the day I left Uruk, you have been the rock I could have at my back. Never have I known a stronger fighter. You have surpassed even your father. I say that with no dishonor to him. He is a worthy fighter in his own right. But you have slain the greatest beast of them all with your own hand. That is a legend that will never die. I think... sorry.
You taught me how to read.
Yeah.
Which is illegal, but... Strike that from the ending credits, but it's fine.
Illegal is a pretty big word for Marcus.
Well, he learned it though, so
written on
thanks to
walls.
Antoria.
When you read the dictionary.
Your sacrifice will not go forgotten.
Perhaps we can see about a certain exemption to that law for you, should you find yourself in Uruk. I wish you luck. One day you will lead a Karaka of your own, I have no doubt, should you wish it.
Okay, let's take a step back. Antoria.
I'm sorry,
He's like, I'm a shield bearer, this is what I do. Can I not take this? Like, can't they take me? You have so much more to offer this planet than I do.
that choice was not offered to me. To cheat Athos is to be a defiler. They asked for me. I cannot negotiate or bargain with them. It's done.
He'll drop his shield and sword. It's probably literally the only time he has ever put down his armaments, and he'll just hug you.
Antoria will take Kate by the shoulders. Listen to me. All your life you have followed people. You followed my father. You have followed me. I beg you, learn from my example. Follow ideals. Find an ideal you believe in. Trust in that to lead you to the people who will help you follow it and reach it. You don't need servants, you don't need to serve. Find a common purpose. That will stay with you even when people come and go. I wish I was not leaving. There's so much more. I'm sorry, but you were a good friend. I'm proud to call you such.
I know you taught me a lot and everything. What we're doing here, I won't let it die.
With the Dust Kraken gone, it can't die. Things will get better, especially with you all looking out for them. I do have one other small request if it won't annoy you too much. Antoria, despite the circumstances, actually seems a little mischievous in this one. The Tear-Veiled Alliance was the closest to actually being functional. I don't suppose you could go teach them some common sense. A little strategy, maybe.
Antoria, for you, yes, anything.
I appreciate it. They will go far with you. I've probably pressed this as far as I can. The rest of you need to get going, and I can't go with you. Goodbye, my friends. Make Athos green again.
I swear it.
We'll remember you. The world will remember you.
We'll see to it.
Farewell, my friend.
Thank you all. And goodbye. And assuming that it's possible, Antoria simply allows the process to finish and...
And before...
Hey, welcome back. Anyway, I think we had some shit being drawn.
He's not dead, though.
Yeah, I know.
No, it's not.
Bill Kirkman, you have a unique talent to render me speechless. Well done.
You're welcome.
Well done. Antoria's spirit merges with the heart of Athos, and before there's much time to do much else, there is a swirl of light like the one that brought you here. And you are gone.
Forever.
Before too much longer, you emerge from the ruins of Gustanal.
Kate will be like carrying his shield and his war pick, like he's carrying a bag of groceries, but he's not like actually wielding them.
Fair.
Quick question: does Antoria leave anything else besides the cards, or is it
like
all?
does like his gear fall?
No, I'm serious. I'm actually serious about this. So.
If he didn't hand anything specific to you, it's gone with him.
Okay. Because Zora would like to give him a good, proper pair.
No, that's fair. But he leaves no physical remains behind.
And notably, he was carrying no other important objects to the party. The spellbook and its contents were the only thing he had of any value at this point, other than like normal magic item crap. Would that be a little odd to hand out?
Sure.
You might need this ring of +1.
I have 83 gold pieces.
Well, I guess there was Call of the Sun's Wrath.
Oh shit!
Okay. No, that is left behind, and you gather that up. That is an artifact level thing, and so it is immune. It is immune to normal
there was one
instancing
thing.
rules.
Cade will carry that.
Yeah,
he'll
that's
like
fair.
carry it like just held loosely by his side.
No, absolutely.
Like he's basically not marching right now.
Yeah. No, that's absolutely fair. And there's a mixed assembly sort of waiting outside. Certainly all the people, all of the groups that, had some sort of a personal connection to you guys. The Karaka is here. Rakazix's raiders are here.
So mad.
Oh yeah.
Osric is here. Mumumu is here. And Hamanu is here. Hamanu is standing in the front of the group, and he is just waiting as he is. And he's kind of curious as to what's going on, and he looks to you, Kate, as you guys approach, and he's like,
As Cade steps up, he'll hand his shield and war pick to Marcus, just like offhandedly. And he'll step up to Hamanu and sort of lower his head.
he's clearly taking care of some final bit of business, I'm sure.
Cade will hold up a call.
Ah, good, yes. But, where,
Prince Antoria of York is no longer with us.
oh. Alright, well, back to work.
Indeed.
Turns on his heel and begins walking back towards the army.
Cade will just stand with the group.
He stops 10 or 15 paces away. Lord Templar, it's time to get back to work.
Indeed. I have some business in York, yes. But my lord, I cannot stay.
This is the moment you choose to grow a backbone?
Cade will step up and he'll take off the High Templar medal. He'll do that. He'll take a knee and he'll hold it out and be like, "It is."
You understand that I need to start all over again.
You have a million years. I only have a few.
The Templar medallion crumbles in your hands. He stalks away.
Cade will stand
And
back.
even as he leaves, you can hear, as you would ordinarily hear on any given morning in Uruk, the proclamations from the Lion of Uruk, the King of the World, the Lord of the Plains and Mountains. Hamanu has returned. The usurper has been destroyed. The errant creature that dared call himself the child of the lion has been struck down. Dragoth, the rogue lord, has been slain. Khalid Ma has been destroyed. The name of Antoria shall never again be uttered in the halls of Uruk. Never again will this slight be thought of by good and faithful citizens.
Kate breaks off his amulet and drops it.
Guy just walks up.
Clang. I'm just kidding. Father,
Did you win?
we did it. We killed the beast.
Good.
Marcus.
Not just we. Yes, Marcus killed the beast.
Well, I may have landed the killing blow, but we all worked together for it.
Marcus learned about teamwork.
Look, I joined so many teams. I'm all about teamwork.
He joined every team.
All the teams.
He got all the faction unlocked.
Yeah.
That's right.
Except for the Yurikari one.
I just
And Roxix.
got a bunch
You
of
didn't do
factions.
such a good one with Roxix.
Bunch of factions to neutral, and none of them passed like friendly. So.
Yeah. Well, the Karaka always works best when it's working together. Seems like you've got one yourself right here.
Fine company.
Ozric wanders up. Well, I'd prefer never to go to a subterranean city full of strange dragon people, but that worked out okay, I
Take a
think.
hand on his shoulder and be like, Ozric, you saved our lives. Thank you.
Ozric is not prepared to deal with this. He just starts like crying like instantly,
Yeah.
like
Kate has been like holding
not
back-
from sadness, just from like panic.
Yeah.
Like
Kate will sort of blink back some tears that he's been repressing. Be like, I suppose we're even.
I don't deserve the life that you gave me. I will follow you anywhere.
Well, we have a lot to do if you're coming.
Anywhere.
I'd be happy to have you.
Breska is here. There, you can talk again.
Hey!
Hey there, youngins.
Greetings.
Breska.
Good to see you again.
And you?
By the spirits, we could have used you down there, but I'm glad that you took care of things up here.
Oh, he had some DLC. He'll be
It was a bit of work up here too, but looks like it worked out more or less. Where's that other fella?
Antoria is gone, I'm afraid.
Sacrifice himself for the greater good of Atlas.
Which is, I suppose, how he would have wanted it.
I never knew him that well myself. But
Yeah, that bit's difficult because you're played by the same
Marcus is
Kate will like rub his face like, what I mean is he was my best friend.
I'm sorry for your loss then.
Everyone loses things. Athos is full of it.
In a strange way, we went up against the Dust Kraken itself, great being of legendary tales, and to come out as we are and only to lose one is quite the feat. It's a great loss to us all, but now we have something to do.
Oh god.
It's a lot, right?
No, it's the fucking beast again. It's gonna be the Tarrasque.
Is it the RoboCop?
from the depths of space. It was angry. And now it's back to eat the world. The awful, awful form of the Tarrasque hauls itself out of the sand, glowering. And it opens its mouth to unleash a scream unlike the sort that Athos has ever heard before.
Kate will jump in front of its mouth. He doesn't have his shield on,
Yeah,
he just does
oh
this to
God.
like guard the party.
And it rears back ready to deal death to all. And a green ship coursing through the sands devours it in one bite and sails off towards the horizon.
What was that?
Oh,
We're not going to talk about that.
What was that?
Anyway,
that's from a while ago.
That's...
Marcus will wave.
I suspect that's gonna be somebody's problem one day, but not ours today.
Ozric says, I peed myself. Like a lot.
It's okay. Osric.
Is that going to be a regular thing?
With us?
Don't know.
You get used to, like, this terror?
What in the heck? What the?
What was how did the boat eat a thing?
So,
It's alright.
let's just say we made some poor choices in the past.
It's a lot of things that we did.
Yeah.
I
Leave it at
mean-
that.
We probably shouldn't talk about it.
Marcus.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to hear all of the stories of everything that happened at this party.
What just?
Tiberius walks up. Did you see another boat go through here?
For a
I
moment.
don't know what that was.
Apparently, we're not talking about the
It
other
ate a
boat.
guy.
Oh, sure. Yeah, wouldn't be the first time.
I can believe it.
Well, all right. Where to next?
I have duties in Tyre.
Yes, I believe we should all head to Tyre.
All right, that's 2 for Tyre.
I'll follow in your footsteps. Okay.
Very well.
Yeah.
I think once we're there are things I need to take care of, and then I suspect a lot of us have things we need to resolve.
All right, that's 4 for Tyre. Are we putting this to an actual? Osric is
We're
like,
not voting.
okay, yeah, I've heard of voting. I don't like it.
He's been in Malik. He knows all about it.
Yeah, that's
He's from Malik.
No, Osric. That was
Osric.
Osric. Sorry, my Osric and my Tiberius are really similar. It's been a long 3 years.
Breska, are you coming with us?
I got nowhere else to be.
All right then. We'd be happy to have you.
This is a rental character, so to speak.
No, that's fine. That's fine. And you load up and you continue off into the sands. And things in Athos are different, but a lot of them are kind of the same. Tectoctitle arrives in glory, and Draj happy to announce that he successfully assembled a coalition of sorcerer kings, personally put an end to the Dreadlord Dragoth,
Fire Elemental.
eliminated the Dust Kraken, did
One hard uppercut.
yeah, just it just takes some grit. That's all it does. But there's feasting and there's fighting and there's just such a wonderful bout of frivolity. But in his coward's heart, he knows his weakness, and he knows that he's exposed that weakness to his neighbors, to those around him, and that the next step of the dragon metamorphosis must be undertaken as soon as possible to protect himself from those who would slay him. Dragoth's return made Appalach Ray more paranoid than usual, and so the underway militarization of horrible city of Rom continues. Only, if you'll remember, that's almost what the Veiled Alliance there almost said that they wanted. They wanted a ruler that actually paid attention to the city. And much to their regret, it seems to be what they got.
Point of order, Antoria had some harsh words for them about that too. It was like,
Well-
no.
Well, they're learning the hard way.
Nibene likewise has a lot to put to order in his city. He has the efforts of Lord Diger, the last remaining scion of the great houses, there to help. And of course, Dehojakt, very desperate to do anything that's not getting locked away in his tower, tries to make himself useful, although he's requested to make as few public appearances as possible. The Karaka, of course, continues on their journeys, finding an unlikely set of allies in Roxix's raiders. After all, they love bread, and the Karaka happens to play host to the finest culinarian in the land,
Oh, it's true.
one Nikal Mumamu. Uniting their forces, they bring food to a lot of people at reasonable rates. Suddenly, having the Karaka show up at your doorstep isn't a death sentence. Maybe 50% of the time. But not all the time.
They opened up a page chain called Golden Karaka.
The Queen of the Hinterlands.
You have one up to me, sir.
Oh, goodness. The Queen of the Hinterlands passed a lot of these events in blissful ignorance, although on one fateful day, when the heart of Athos surged forth its power, they did a dance of joy as the jeweled eyes of Chaksa illuminated brighter than they had in centuries. Chaksa. The Order, of course, took their floating island as far, far away from this madness as they possibly could. Finally free of their deranged, crystal-bearded leader, they elected to spend some time in quiet contemplation and simply observe the events of the world. Likewise, Gulg was led by Lalalipai into a time of not necessarily restoration, but of inward thinking, of contemplation, of thinking on how best to present their conservation of the world in this new era. Lalalipai knew that there were other artifacts out there of incredible power, and that if anyone was going to be under control of them, it was not going to be her. Balak, of course, also had a lot of repairing necessary to do. Tiberius, now a 10-time winner of the race, of course, used whatever leverage that he could. Androponus, wounded as he was eager to reestablish himself as alive and still first citizen, and began making some surprisingly progressive kind of movements, even suggesting that maybe other wizards would be welcome here, depending on whether or not that passes a referendum. The Pyrene, despite all of Tullius's research, would probably go unknown by most of the world. Actually, given how rare they were in the first place, it would be a long time before anyone realized that practically none of them had been seen for a long, long time. The dragon, of course, returned to his ancient city, confident that he was once again the undisputed, mightiest creature in all the land. But too many would-be usurpers had taken to arms. He would have to keep a close eye on the tablelands and make sure that no one grew so powerful like this ever again. King Tithian of Tyre retired to his ancient city, confident that once again he was the most powerful creature in all the land. But he knew that too many usurpers had come to power. He would have to keep a close eye on the tablelands to make sure that this never happened again.
Barrett is rolling in his grave. Barrett hated that guy.
Uric is eternal and unchanging, much like Hamanu himself. Hamanu is constant, strength, everlasting. But there are some there that remember, that know the name. Joss made sure that no one heard him spreading these tales, but was always keen to give a salute in private moments to the leader that led his army so successfully. And back in Tyre, well, you guys arrived back in Tyre where Matthias and Kirkata and Brem are entirely too happy to have you back and to show you that the seedling of the Tree of Life is still protected. And sure enough, they found just the perfect place for it as they take you back to the plot of land granted to you by the king after you burned down Morton Dyer's manor.
Killing servants as well.
And Kirkata, bless his heart, ran a merchant house dynasty all on his own, building it up, building walls, building a fortress there, and building a secret little garden hidden away where you gather now in memory of your friend, in memory of a seedling given to you by a phoenix so far away. Matthias.
Did you keep the sword?
No, he gave it.
No.
He gave that back to Mono almost immediately.
Sorry, yeah.
Matthias turns to you and says, I never would have imagined that things would have gotten so out of hand, but I'm grateful that Antoria and the lot of you are the ones who have come into all of this trouble. I'm not sure who else would have handled it with such determination. He's a better preserver than I ever will be.
The best.
He loves tea. It's been a long
Wow.
time.
Yeah, I remember.
Never
Yeah,
met
his
him.
spell book was a collection of tea bags.
I was gonna say, are we having tea time where I'll sit there like?
I mean, he always has tea. It's part of his character model.
Yeah.
everyone is gathered. And as a matter of fact, you're sort of just spending the moment in quiet contemplation when there's a familiar. And from out of the sky,
Kid will hold his hand up.
Tanger alights. No, please don't do that.
There's no one around to make another one.
Oh my god!
Don't pull a Zorak for plot threads.
No, Kate will hold Tanger up.
He's got something in his beak, as a matter of fact.
Man. Kate takes it.
And it took a moment to realize that there was something there, because it's really just another feather. But it's not one of Tanger's feathers. In fact, now that you hold it up in the sunlight, it glistens with a golden flame. The end. Good game, everyone.
Good game.
All right. Come on, Otter, you gotta clap too.
I want a scene in the ending credits when it's like showing little character things where like Cade is with Brezka and they're like meditating on a mountain, and then like a bug pokes Cade. He's like, chases it, and Brezka's like,
And then like a rock carrying Marcus in the
And then like the Brog and Zor playing patty cake with 8 arms, but then the Brog gets mad.
Then Zorak's just like, and the arms grow back.
Man. Good game, everyone. What a spectacular campaign this has been. Thank you all. Thank you all so much. Let's give a round of applause to our wonderful audience. Thank you all. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you.
Brennan, there's a thing in chat.
There's a thing in
There's
chat.
a thing in chat.
Where is
Thing
it?
in chat.
Is it
It's a bits.
a bits?
Bits.
Bits.
Oh my God! Hang on.
What happened?
Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna do this leading up to it. Wyvern Slayer's resubscribed. Amazing past couple of years. I'm so glad to have been here for all of this. Thank you. Wyvern Slayer, I'm so glad to be your friend. Thank you so much. Hikari says, Terrascrab 2, fight! Yes, you are absolutely correct. That is totally what happened. Thank you so much. 004 has donated 10,000 bits. Cheering in memory of Barrett of the Crescent Forest, Zathis, Zamatrix, Templar of Dragoth, Marvin the Warbringer, and Antoria the Preserver.
Nice.
GG. Well done, everyone. Well done. This game has saved my life on a couple of times. I am not using that phrase in hyperbole. I am so grateful. I'm going to do a ton of thank yous on social media tomorrow. What's next? We are. Thank you. I'm not going to talk about this too much because it's late. We're all done. This is the end. This is the end of Dust to Dust, our Dark Sun campaign. We are going to play a new campaign. We're going to play a new campaign in about a month, and I'll tell you more about it sometime soon. But we're not going away. We're going on break for a month. We probably won't stream it all for all of October, but we'll be back before the end of the year with a new campaign. Everyone that's sitting here, I think, will be there, as well as maybe someone new. And we're already making characters, and I can't wait, and it's going to be great. And I'm so grateful that we have the opportunity to do every bit of this. Good night. Thank you. I love you. I love each of you. Thank you so much for playing Dungeons and Dragons with me.
Thank you for all this effort you put into this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye, stream.
Bye.
Bye, stream.